Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Die Party Golden Glaive, a Blades in the Dark beta campaign. We're in week number 5. I'm going to go around and introduce everyone before we get started. Up first, we have Chris, aka Audition MD, playing Graves.
What's up?
Up next, we have Dom playing Smooth Mage.
Hello, podcasters.
Up next, we have Virgil, aka Zircon5, playing Fozzie.
Hello, 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 hello.
The one and only Thor is up next, who is playing Spider.
Well, hello there.
Everyone's favorite kitty fiddling character.
Come on.
And
Dude,
last,
nothing-
but not least, we have our lovely game master, the one and only Arthur, aka AP Gaming Real.
I'm just phoning it in today.
You just hammering it in?
Yeah.
Well,
Now you
that's
got
good.
vacation.
Yeah, so, yeah. How's everyone doing?
Vacation tomorrow.
Yeah.
Got my PS4. Haven't used it in a year. Got it packed in my
Hang on, you're going on
Do you have
vacation
to-
and
do
you're
you
bringing...
have to, like, clean it? Because it was, like,
Let's be
filthy
clear
with
here.
dust.
I'm not bringing a computer. I'm bringing a PS4, a tablet, and a phone.
A tablet
and I
Where
is
you
a
going
still-
on
computer.
vacation? Where are you going on vacation?
Colonial Williamsburg.
I don't know where that is. Is it a beach?
No, but the important part is it's going to rain the whole time. And Colonial Williamsburg is outside in the dirt.
So you're going to a hotel to play PS4
Wait,
for a
he's
vacation?
going to a mud
no, let's be
hotel
clear
to
here.
play-
I'm not going to a hotel. I'm going to a fucking amazing like house that I've rented.
Ah.
It's
Cool.
it's for 4 people. I decided 4 people would be enough for just one me.
Oh, that's
You
It's got
awesome.
its own,
Gander.
it's got its own fireplace.
Does it have a
It's got all the
jacuzzi?
amenities I like. Its own, full kitchen plus dishwasher and washing, drying. What can I say? I
And
go
then
full
when
ham.
When
Wow.
Arthur get there, he sees his personal trainer. Well, the holo there. It's going to be
No,
leg day
no, I've
every
left
day.
I've literally left my personal trainer behind here in the location I currently am. It's going to be a week without doing hundreds of sit-ups, and I probably won't die from exhaustion. Okay, listen, enough about my vacation and how awesome it's going to be to do nothing but play video games and catch up on all my Critical Role. Let's talk about literally anything else.
Okay, sure. Let's talk about what you guys have done in order to advance your character since last time. Anyone done anything cool?
No. I mean,
I finished
I
off
have
my
my
insight.
So you finished off your insight track with your XP?
Yep.
So what
Just
did you
because
put it
it's like-
into?
Hunt.
Hunt. You got a 3rd point in Hunt, I guess?
Yes. And I just have one more point if I can finish off my prowess, which I will put in rec because I've been trying to tinker with stuff and failing.
Yep. Anyone else spend any XP in particular ways?
Yeah, instead of grabbing a new ability, I used my things. I leveled up Resolve and
Yeah.
I got a thing in Consort.
There you go. What level is that now? 2 or 3?
Just 1.
Wow.
oh yeah, no, I got my consort up to 2. I think that was between these 2 sessions.
Okay. Yeah, I got my sway up to 3. Since, we read the beta manual again, and apparently you can just dump XP into, like, those things, so... Sick. That's
Well,
easy.
that was never in contention. It was Dom thought you could take a level and just put it right into like
No, I
Hunt
had...
or whatever.
I literally had no idea that you could do that.
Neither did I.
I'm actually also going to take.
Everybody thought I was
Tenacious.
wrong.
No, we didn't. I didn't think you were wrong. I just wasn't sure you were doing it correctly.
I'm going to take Tenacious, which is take 1 stress to ignore a harm penalty, which sounds OP.
That sounds
That's
awesome.
cool. It's from
Lurk.
That's from my Lurk. Yeah, my book.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about what I've got. Absolutely nothing. I still haven't got enough XP.
But you have that accent.
Yeah,
Have
you
that
got-
accent.
You got that game.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
yeah,
stop,
I got that
please.
lovely
No,
accent.
no, 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 no!
Hey. And-
Alright.
Dave is triggered by your
Yeah.
accent.
Yeah, I was touched
Yeah,
by a man
just-
with the exact accent when I was 6 years old, so... Anyways, Arthur, what about you? Did you spend any of your sick XP on making us get, like, turned?
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what I did. Instead, while you guys were spending XP, I was listening to Reigns of Castamere.
Sounds
I don't
about
know what
right.
that is.
Not that that should be ominous at all tonight.
I don't know what that is, I'm sorry.
It's cool. We only have like a wanted level of 2. I ain't tripping.
I ain't tripping. Alright,
We should have made
so,
a pact with the demon to drop our warning level.
Arthur, I'm going to hand the chip over to you that allows you to talk. There you go, it's yours now. Please.
Do I have the I have the conch?
Yep, you have the con.
I
Yep.
feel like look at with Virgil. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be trouble tonight, and then Virgil's literally like glog 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 glog, and I'm like, yep, gonna be trouble tonight.
Mhm.
Trouble.
No,
Hey,
that's not what. No, that's not what I was going for at all. So it's day 36. You are under the control of Sitara now. Sitara has claimed you as one of their own.
Yeah, you put a sexy little number on my inner thigh, if I remember correctly.
That's true. And took some blood from Graves there,
Mm-hmm.
which Graves certainly won't regret at all for any reason.
Definitely not.
No, his body will just make new blood to replace the old.
It's
It's
true.
no problem.
So last time you guys hit Ult Bazaar and took down the thoroughbreds, who were noble sons and daughters, all distant down the line, 6th or 7th in line for the house leadership. They are vigilantes who hunt down criminals, or I should say were vigilantes, because you invited them to Quinn's Tavern to help you take down some drug dealers.
Mm-hmm.
And then spiders slipped in behind them, silenced the entire area, and you brutally murdered all of them. All of them,
Okay.
everyone.
Well, it's
gotta
okay.
say like a
Oh no, we did offer them a chance for redemption, and they tore up
Yeah.
that contract. So fuck them.
And then you
Mhm.
brutally murdered them.
Fuck
But
them.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
I
I
said,
didn't
let
murder
me-
anybody.
Just because I omit certain details doesn't make anything I said less true. I'm trying to
No,
speed
Come,
things
come
up.
on now, Arthur. It's
Nope.
okay. I
No,
mean,
we're
it
done.
was quick
We're
and
done there.
painless.
So-
You need to be quiet there, Thor.
According to my notes, you have the following outstanding jobs. And again, you can start whatever jobs you want and go in any directions you want to.
Okay.
You have a relationship with Lady Rima, who you have robbed and have not heard from since then. You know of a warehouse near the docks where are 3 guards who rotate around the warehouse. It is nobles. You're not really sure whose, but there's a noble sigil above the warehouse door, and there's rumored to be a lot of money inside.
Yeah, that's easy. Let's
Lot
get that
of
one.
it.
I don't think we need to
No,
think
no,
about the other
no,
ones.
no,
Yeah,
no,
don't
no,
even
no,
list.
no. High profile, and they're probably going to be deaf.
Well, okay, so here's
I
the
know
thing.
Arthur's.
We could do some background research on that thing. Ask around.
Yeah, we'll talk to the cabbies. We'll see what's up.
Well, here's
You
the other
owe
thing too.
Eric's a
like-
favor.
Yeah.
And you are also tracking a man called Dr. Evanstein.
Yes.
Evenstein.
Dr. Evanstein,
For
who
the trank
is a
darts?
dealer in tranquilizers, who was recently fired from the hospital university for
Unjustly fired, I would say.
completely legitimately fired for moving controlled substances. You also have a job from an artist who was praying to the forgotten gods for vengeance upon an inspector in a
That's right.
situation
We have
where they're being put into a serious problem. Spider showed up and pretended to be an agent of that god and or actually be that god and agree to take the job.
Mhm.
And finally, you have a new job, and I think that's where we come in. We have your map, where everything's being held down by daggers. The 5 of you are standing around it, and in the background, there's people moving around. What was the name of was it Timmy? Yes,
They're
it was
like
Timmy.
tiny little daggers, like you would have like stabbed through like an olive.
Like a pina
But they're,
colada.
but they're actually
dagger.
made of wood
I
and
was thinking
steel.
more like corn
And you-
holders, you know?
Yeah,
Just
like that.
Yeah.
They're all stabbed in and like nicely made,
Letter
very
openers.
sharp.
I could kill a man with a letter opener. I doubt I could kill a man with a corn holder.
So
You'd be
you know,
surprised.
Timmy's in the background. Probably Oswald and his gang are rolling around back there. The ghost holding pen. There's occasionally like green flashes coming out the edge of it. Now that there's 3 ghosts inside,
Is there 3?
the leader of the Und Bazaar, plus Ambassador Joff Robinson, and just a random ghost. They seem to be fighting.
Yeah,
in
no,
there.
it wasn't a random ghost. It was the guy that had all the power from that gun battle we had. Remember the one that was
Yes.
certain lightning bolts and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Are they like forming into a super ghost?
No, that's not a
Not
thing.
yet.
That
That's
we
what
haven't
I'm trying to
started that
figure out
clock.
if I can
We haven't
do.
started that clock yet. Yeah.
Like,
didn't
if you
finish
put
that.
enough
Started-
ghosts in there and then you smush them together into a tight space, they become like a
No.
new form of energy.
That's
It's,
not
it's
how it
like
works.
bleach. It's like bleach. They start combining together as
I
hollows, and then
want to start a clock form, like Marshmallow Man.
Yeah.
Just tie them together with belts, like, "Ugh!"
there we go.
The super ghost. I mean, worst case scenario, we just duct tape them together, and it's a bunch of ghosts.
Yeah,
Trying to
they're
do
just
something.
duct taped together.
So, in the center of the map is a pyramid that is approximately 6 inches tall and extremely, almost supernaturally sharp and planed. It looks like it's made of steel, but occasionally you think you see faces peering out from its reflection. Next to it is a note from Sitara indicating, ones who are now pledged to me, I, Sitara, command you to plant this on Lissa. Do not ask what this object is, and do not, under any circumstances, allow Graves to investigate it. And then it just, like, the sentence stops, and then, like, in large letters, mortal peril is written and underlined 3 times.
Well, that damn.
Okay, so I
Graves,
know I'm not
investigate
supposed to
this
ask.
for us.
Oh.
I'm not supposed to ask questions, but what again was the dimensions of this thing roughly?
It's 6 inches tall.
Okay.
Pyramid
and
made
pyramid,
of steel. Yeah.
So where the hell are we supposed to plant it on her if she could feel it at all times?
Like, I say's mighty pointy, boys.
I'm keeping my mouth shut about that one.
Definitely
So I
got
assume I'm
poker
not in
in
the
the
room.
butt.
Wait. Graves not allowed to investigate it, right?
Yeah.
Can I investigate it?
Shield your eyes, mate. Don't look.
I look
I
at it.
mean,
I mean, there's
all I
probably...
said was Graves couldn't.
Well, sure, I guess. I, like, sort of take a step back and be like, Timmy, make sure that, Smooth Mage here doesn't die.
Right then, sir. Ma'am. Sorry. What should I be doing to make sure Mr. Smooth Mage doesn't die?
During his investigation of the object, if you see anything weird happen, you come get us.
Yeah, stand right in front of him, mate.
You want me
Yeah.
to stand in front of him and
No, just within the room with him. And then if anything
Real
weird
close.
happens, you come get us, alright?
So am I listening to you, Mr. Scarlet, or am I listening to Mr. Fozzie?
Go ahead with Scarlet. Just, be close.
And be
Come
careful.
on.
Like, I lean into Fozzie, I'm just like, I don't want to kill the boy, I just want to know when Smooth Mage is going to die.
Look, we can't afford to lose Smooth Mage at any cost. This kid's, is expendable. Don't worry about it.
Timmy's
And be
not that
careful,
expensive.
Timmy. If demons suddenly pop out, be sure to let us know before they rip you to pieces.
Alright, let's make a
I will endeavor to do my best to shout loudly, Mr. Spider.
whenever Spider talks, you can see Scarlet like just turn her back and like move out of the room. Like every time. Like Alright.
So Smooth Mage, if you want to investigate this object, I'd say Attune would be used for it, unless you wanted to use Study.
I'd go with a tune.
Okay. All
You
right.
see me like look at it, like blink my eyes, and you see me blink like a second set of eyes, demon eyes.
Excellent.
And they're like fish
they're like-
eyeballs, like on the inside you have like
You don't roll
no,
yet, man. We gotta
confirmed
set up-
Illuminati? Is that what we're saying here?
Oh,
Lizard.
Got to set everything up.
okay.
Dom lizard shapeshifter, guys. Watch out.
So I think you are in a desperate position. Attempting
Desperate. Wait a minute. Let me take a shot.
Oh, God. Well, it was nice playing with everyone.
And you have standard effect unless you have something to increase your quality or potency.
I got nothing.
If someone was to assist you with this, you could increase your scale.
Well, Tim.
I like to go alone. Because I want my teammates to die.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we were like, leaving the room.
I'm pretty sure Dom... Well, Timmy's there, so scale.
It's like,
Yeah.
good luck, best of luck, mate.
If I'm not allowed to inspect
yeah.
this, where am I throughout this whole conversation?
Well, I mean, you'd be there. They just read the letter. What do you want to do?
I told
Well, I
you.
assume
like,
I can
briefly
see
to
the
avert-
thing.
Yeah, I told you
mean,
to
it's
avert your
sitting
eyes. I don't
there.
know
It
if you
looks
caught that.
glorious.
I was like, just
What
have a
do I
look,
see?
mate. Just turn away, you know. Not to be looking at it, such, you know.
But I've already seen it. I want to know what I saw.
So you look at the pyramid and you stare at it for maybe 10 or 15 seconds. It's well polished. It's almost like mirrored steel. But then you see like a face pop up. It looks like, if you remember way back, when you were in the isolation chamber and you were approached by the guards, the bluecoats were coming to arrest you and you bribed them. It looked like the one that was like, yeah, let's take the bribe. It's like his face staring out at you, and he's like, ah! But you don't hear any noise. Just looks like he's screaming, and then his face disappears after a second or two.
Oh.
Good times. I
That's
don't think
for
you
me,
saw
or-
that, Dom. No, that's me. That's what I saw
Oh,
with
yeah.
my mask.
You told me about that guy, and I remember that guy like in a flashback when I thought about him.
Uh,
Tell anybody
well, see,
that guy.
Sounds like
if
a
you're
perfectly
Smooth Mage,
natural-
are you also inspecting it for a few seconds before you?
No, I was the one expecting it. Graves can't.
Right,
because-
right. But I meant inspecting, just looking at it, not doing anything to it to start with.
Oh, I'm just.
Or are
looking
you
at it.
just immediately like science?
I'm like picking it up, like, I wonder what this does.
Ghost
Picking it up.
science.
Interesting. Okay. So do you have anything to increase your effect past standard?
No.
Okay. All right. Devil's Bargain. Interesting. You will immediately add 1 heat to the crew. Devil's Bargain. What's going to happen is you can use this. You can draw in more power and basically turn it into a beacon, and like get aid from ghosts to help you interpret this and attune to it. But it's gonna be like a gigantic flaring light torch into the night that everyone's gonna see.
And give away
So
our hiding spot.
here's how it works, Arthur. You say that we can like hang out with devils. That's fine. Kill people. That's perfectly fine. Add heat to the crew. Fuck no.
Yeah, I have to agree with him on that one. It's like he.
Okay.
And I'm in a desperate situation, so I mark XP.
Yep.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Roll your attune then, sir.
Okay. 1.
Yay! That's for rolling early, motherfucker.
It's the worst possible outcome.
Worst possible.
Yes.
You see a
suffer
second blood.
all of the things that happen.
Yes.
Okay.
Jesus.
You are knocked unconscious immediately. You lose your opportunity for action. Also,
Oh,
you
wait a minute.
suffer.
Does it help that I have cold, that I get plus special armor against like mind effects and stuff?
Oh, it's gonna matter in just a second here. I gotta
Okay.
figure out what the complication is. A complication represents trouble, mounting danger, or threat. Well, let me go look at these clocks down here and see if there's a nice one I could advance a point or two.
Oh, there's the red sashes one. For wanted level on Dom.
Bounty hunters.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bounty on you. I feel like that's a good one to give it 1 tick. Oh, it's a serious complication, right? Serious adds. Okay, well now it's full.
Oh, goody. I know what we're doing today. Saving Dom's ass.
And finally, you suffer severe harm, so I think that's a 3rd level harm.
But he's got
And
one armor.
what happens is your spirit is fractured into pieces.
My soul.
going.
So you have special armor on that allows you to do what exactly?
It's just
I'm
armor.
looking
It takes away from harm.
Right, but I think
Yeah.
he had special armor versus...
Mind
Mind
effects.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So you can apply both of those towards this, but they are both broken now.
Okay,
So you downstage it from severe to standard. Now it's lesser.
Hold on. If this thing broke his spirit, wouldn't he need Beyond, which is special armor versus supernatural effects, not mind effects?
Well, it's the cold thing. It says fear effects with mine. I
yeah,
don't
but
know.
this is supernatural, not.
I'm willing to take it. I'm willing to take it in
All
on
right.
this.
Because
Chris,
like,
Chris
what
wants to
would
kill
be
the
a
other
mind
ghost
effect?
users so he can.
What
do
would
more
be a
ghost stuff.
mind effect other than like supernatural stuff in this game?
So right now you have disheartened. Your spirit is disheartened.
So I'm at 2 or 1.
No, it's a lesser. You now have one harm.
Are you gonna roll to see if you can remove that even?
You can
further?
remove it completely if you want to resist it, but you will take stress equal to 6 minus your resistance roll.
And that would be insight. No, resolve because he used a tune, right?
It's resolved because it's going to be mental strain and willpower.
Okay, I would try. If I resist, do I get my devil's bar? Well, I mean, I didn't do a devil's bar, so
No,
yeah.
so how many first levels in resolve do you have?
I only got 1.
So you're only rolling 1 die. You can take stress here to make it bigger, I guess.
No. Nope. Resistance roll is you just roll it.
Okay.
Just roll it.
Yep.
It's like take the 1 harm.
One harm
think-
means that you're rolling at a negative, right?
No, you just have reduced effect.
Oh. Okay.
I'm kind of like poor Eeyore.
Well, you going to roll?
You know what? Roll the dice, Raggedy Man.
Hey, so you get
Okay,
one
you
stress.
take 1 stress and you remove the harm. So what happens for the rest of you? I think you're leaving the room, and probably Graves is watching this happen, but the pyramid starts floating, and it starts, like, ripping pieces of Smooth Mage, and probably Graves is the only one who can see the full part of it, but it's actually, like, ripping Smooth Mage's soul from his body. For the rest of you, you just see, like, Smooth Mage's armor just, like, start ripping off his body and attaching itself to the pyramid. And like metal objects from all around the room, like a cup and probably a spoon, just like slam into the pyramid. And then finally, Smooth Mage falls over unconscious, and the pyramid slams down, and everything falls off of the object.
I'm like shaking off, like, whoa, that was tricky.
No,
man.
you're still unconscious. You can't
Oh,
act.
so okay,
until
I'm on the
scene
ground.
Changes. Yeah, you've lost your opportunity to act.
Well, that was interesting.
What did Timmy say?
Timmy's just like, "Hello, Graves. I believe that Mr. Smooth Mage has injured himself severely. What should I do?"
Clearly, he needs.
I just like I go and I just like pick up a bucket of water in the corner or something that we use to mop or some shit, and I just throw it on his face.
It's just the muddy like mop water.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's from where like we have like
It's
a
like
fucking
grimy with like dust and stuff, and just I just toss it on his face.
it's filled with legumes from all the fucking like.
I figured the water and the
shit.
smell together will shock him awake. I don't actually know. I'm not a doctor. I just
Does it shock me awake?
No.
Oh.
No, you've
I'm
lost your
sorry.
opportunity for action, friend.
I just shrug and sit down.
Yeah, I like do a couple like I run over and do a couple like nudges with my boot.
So I'm gonna
He's
pick
out,
up.
mate.
I'm gonna pick up this this pyramid. How heavy is it in my hand?
It weighs about 15 pounds. It seems to be much denser than it would.
Hang on, I still don't know what pound is. Let me just 15 pounds.
2.2 is the conversion.
We're gonna slip something on to
It
her
weighs
first.
6 kilograms.
Yeah, well, a little bit
Fucking
more.
weight.
shit, man! That's like more than a TV weighs, and how like it fits in your hand.
Yeah.
How are we supposed
It's-
to put this on Lissa? I was thinking of affixing it to a necklace or a brooch or something, but if it weighs that much, that's fucking impossible.
Well, we get a real drunk, and then we,
I don't think you've ever met Lissa, but she's not the type to take that. But she will take gifts. But just handing her a mysterious pyramid is not going to be the best way to do it. We need to put it inside of something, or
We need to ask.
Or we dip
what's
it
his
in
name,
gold or
how much it's
something,
worth.
right?
We need to ask our fence what it's worth, and tell her it's worth a lot of money, and try to
Right, we
figure
dip it in gold, leaf it, right? A little gold leaf, and then say it's solid. It weighs a ton.
Yeah.
Real nice, like.
yeah. That'll make sense.
What color is this pyramid, Arthur?
It's steel, so it's like a reflective surface.
Right,
is
we tell her it's
steel
super gold.
odd in this world, or no?
No, I mean it's just it's like a spoon. Just made out of steel.
There is no spoon.
There's a spoon. There's a spoon
Yes.
literally sitting next to it. It was sucked off a nearby table.
Okay, I see the spoon.
Are
and
we
I
able
broke my
to
spoon.
disguise this thing without breaking it?
Well, it depends. How much do you know about it?
Well, and that it fucking kills
Absolutely.
people.
I know how many points it has on it.
Are we for example, coating it in a thin layer of gold? Is that going to ruin
Make it look fancy, or yeah.
Is that going to remove its
I feel
properties
like
and
you would
stuff?
need to make a study roll.
Is that going to kill me, Arthur?
No, it would be study to do basic research about the interactivity between gold and supernatural fields.
Yeah, so I make my little gold leaf suggestion and kind of look around at the crew. Anyone know anything about that, eh?
It's a good idea.
So
It has the weight of something that is valuable, but it doesn't have the look. So
it would be a dominant position and a standard effect, unless somebody.
I mean, there's always
I'll
the
help out.
opportunity of just telling her it's a supernatural artifact. Don't need to be gold to be that.
look,
Tell it.
Alyssa's not gonna. She's not a stupid woman. Alright, so telling her it's a supernatural artifact and giving it to her is about the same as any assassination attempt in my eyes. But, I mean, that's what we're trying to do, right? So, obviously, that's what happened to our friend here. I like.
You look over to me and I'm
Smooth
drooling
Maze
out
has
the
got,
side of my mouth.
Yeah,
I
there's
mean-
flies around you because
It's
of
hard to tell the
gunk
drool
water.
apart from the mop water, though.
Yeah.
I like how you guys are
drool-
just adding to the scene.
There's a drool puddle just spreading on the floor.
But the
right next to
liquid
his
from
head.
the mop bucket was so viscous that it separates when he drills into it.
Yeah, there's a clean area where it's clean
Yeah.
drool.
Yeah, there you go.
Slowly.
So I like the idea of making it look gold. I think that's a great one. Who wants to make that study roll to see whether we can do that? In terms of giving it to her, I mean that's easy. I got trust in me, which gives me extra die and that sort of shit. So
Yeah, does anyone have study? I think
I have
Arthur was
study.
implying.
I have
Yeah,
1
so-
point in study, so but that's not good
So
enough
I'm
for
just
my eyes. But
I don't know anything about this little pointy thing, but I know if it was covered in gold, I'd want it right bad, right, mate? What you think?
You guys
yeah?
could do a group action for study.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's that.
Who wants to lead that?
I mean,
So we get
honestly,
+1
it's-
die
Not
for
me.
group studies.
no, we
right?
get one
And
plus
effect.
one
One
effect.
effect.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
I still
think-
have to roll 2d6. That's brutal.
Wait, Virgil, you don't have study at all, right?
No.
I mean, I can do everyone who
I
has
missed
study, we could do a group effect with those people. I feel like that would be the
I
safest
feel
way.
like, because me and you, Dave, are the only ones who have study, so I feel like it might as well just be I roll it and you assist me.
Okay. That's still a group action, though, so I feel like that works.
Nope. No, that's
No,
good.
it's not.
I think
Okay. You said, nope, that's good. That's like a double negative or whatever.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good. Just the two of you can work together. It's not a teamwork thing. It's just an assist roll. So you're going to take 1 stress, Scarlet. How are you
to
helping
assist
out?
him. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I can tell him about the properties of gold, and he can do the properties of spirit stuff.
Okay.
I feel like that works, right? I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
anything about spirit stuff, and he knows everything about it. So
So what's your die pool currently, Graves?
I got 1 for assist. or study rather.
All right, so you have 2 total. Devil's Bargain. Reveal a valuable secret. And this time I am going to go with the one Henley always keeps suggesting. That with your time here working in close concert with Scarlet, perhaps at some point either your mask drops or there's some identifying feature
She
that
just like takes a couple
reveals-
steps and her like the hip sway just identifies.
Probably like the mask falls off at some point or the cloak, reveals.
She
give
leans
you-
over my shoulder.
I'll give you guys this. Like, if you want that to be the thing, he sees like a journal with NB, which are my initials on it.
All right, yeah. If you want to take that Devil's Bargain, I find that acceptable.
What, I know your initials now?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, like, you lean over
More
my shoulder and I
importantly,
feel your
Scarlet,
bosom.
here's
It's
the
like,
important part.
Okay.
You know that Graves has a journal and where they keep it.
I'm not the type of person to... I mean...
That's not my call. That's not my call.
Alright,
You ain't the type of person.
All right, so
You know
I
something.
was about to say.
to sort of role play, making the role, I sort of grab Scarlet and I'm like, I just point to my room and I say books, and I sort of start walking towards there.
Okay, I'll follow her. Him.
Hey, can Timmy hand me like a teddy bear to hug while I'm unconscious? Come a color.
Yeah, you're holding the bucket, man. It feels like a
I'm
teddy
holding the
bear.
bucket. So it consoles me.
You just say the one word books in your like 11 voices.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
This way.
All right, so that's 3 die. I'm not gonna push myself.
Where are you?
4
Wow, that's awful.
partial
roll.
success.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna take a lesser harm, just as a result of all of this studying.
Oh
you
man,
end up,
I should have done adaption. Yeah, that would have been better.
you end up becoming tired.
So level 1 harm tired.
Yep. I don't know if you have any armor you want to have eat this harm.
I only have harm against supernatural effects. Or
Okay.
That feels good. Yeah, I'd fucking say that's fine. You can
No, because
also.
I'm reading. It's not. It's that would be like a mental effect. Tired.
Yeah, you can. Let's see here. I feel like that would be prowess because it's physical strain.
You want me to
Good
roll
question.
prowess for resistance?
So do I still lose my armor even though I rolled a save, or how did that
Yes, you rolled the save after it had already been reduced down to the lowest.
work? Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
You would roll prowess to resist this and not end up being exhausted at the end of this.
All right, I take 3 stress.
Okay. Wait, did you roll? Oh yeah.
Yes.
I was like, did you roll a 6? No, that was just a total.
Yes, you rolled a
take 3
6.
stress.
Man, I completely forgot that I had adaption. I mean, we could have been rolling 4 die there. Anyway.
Oh well.
So,
Dash.
you determined that gold has definite superconducting properties in relation to supernatural effects. Gold, silver, and copper are all used as conduits to increase or amp up supernatural effects. Given the way this thing operates, it probably does have quite a bit of gold inside of it, increasing its weight.
It's just doped with gold, steel.
So
Yeah.
adding gold to it won't ruin it.
It will make it more powerful.
That's fine by me, and it also helps with our deception too. So
Yeah.
It may imbalance it, however.
Whatevs.
Wow.
It won't make it less powerful. It may just make it more powerful in a way that is dangerous.
And-
Here's the thing, though, boys and girls. I mean, the instructions were to slip this onto her person, right? Didn't
yes, it also weighs 6 kilograms.
I mean, does she need to be awake?
Timmy's like, no one's used kilograms in over 800 years since the Empire ended up conquering most of the islands.
15 pounds then, Timmy.
You see me in my
You
sleep.
sound like some sort of scoundrel.
You see me in my sleep. Say, "Shut up, Timmy." I go
Fucking
back and like
shit.
roll over.
Wow.
Are you making
Shots
Scotland? Are you gonna
Right?
make Scotland Australia? Is that
Yeah.
what's happened? Or like the British colonies?
It's just anywhere that's not in America, right? It's the
Oh
last
my
country
God.
that was conquered.
Wow.
That's not it.
It's the last country
Silly
that
pal.
was conquered, so they would have the pre-imperial measuring system, right?
Yep.
It happened within your lifetime. It checks out. Listen,
Yeah.
the historical math
Lord
here
work.
checks out. Before
Yeah,
you guys
even
get
the
off
word
of my shit.
imperial mathematics checks out. So you know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
But,
Damn.
but what
Yes,
do you say,
Timmy,
guys?
metrics is so much better. It makes sense. Everything is squared, unlike the measurement system here in the Imperial Land. And yes, I am Scotland, so...
Timmy's just yawning, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't know you were Scotland. But I didn't mean to insult you, Mistress Scarlet."
Fozzie launches into a long monologue about the benefits of having a 12-base system for inches and being able to divide by 3 and 4 and 2 so easily.
Yeah,
And Timmy is just like, "Oh yes, I learned all about that in school before my parents died.
Alright, so Arthur,
I
here's
really like long division."
what... Who's got,
I really like long.
What do
Can
we
I
need to do?
try and
A tinker? Who's got tinker? I guess that's what we need to make this thing work.
I do.
No,
Can I
why
try and
not?
figure out exactly how much gold can be put on it without fucking it up
Oh, that's a good
too
one.
much?
Yeah.
I have Tinker, but I'm still wondering if you guys are wanting to try and fuck with this rather than
Oh yeah, we're gonna fuck with it.
I
rather
already
than
did it once.
I like the simple idea personally of trying to just slip it onto her person. I know it weighs 6 kilograms, but like I said, he never said she needed to be awake or.
That's, you can
That's super sketchy. We wanted her to
Just
just
knock
be like
her out and
holding
just
it,
like
carrying
cut her
it.
open and put it inside her stomach.
Well,
No,
here's,
Yeah, we
I-
did
here's
like
the
an
thing,
alien
Spider.
abduction fucking.
Here's the thing, Spider. We can easily talk to the woman. We can easily give her gifts. She is the leader of the crows. She has a lot of security. It would be easier to just hand her the thing than it would be anything else. She knows that we are trying to appease her with said gifts, and she is open to taking them from us.
Well,
It would be a lot easier to do it this way than it would be to sneak in, given the fact that she probably sleeps with guns in her pillows and guns on the outside of her room. So,
who doesn't? Well, yeah, I suppose. I didn't know that. Being
Right, be
recent
like
addition to-
a bit easier, just giving her, a sign of our affection. She just carries it around.
So, Graves, I have an offer for you.
Alright.
I can't figure out whether it would be survey or attune, but one of those, depending on how you want to go about it, you could
like,
check this
reattune
object
the
out.
object or whatever?
Yeah, not to retune the object, but to determine how much extra gold plating it could receive before it becomes dangerous,
Unstable.
unstable.
Or even if it's
And
just
based
like
on
a little corner or
your
whatever.
success and potency of that roll, that would determine how big the clock would be for your tinker roll.
Okay. I think it would be a tune because I would try to figure out how much power it already has and try to match that to the structural integrity of the thing or whatever.
I mean,
Excellent.
even if like one of the corners is dipped slightly in gold, it would still change the appearance to be something of more value. Like, I mean, even if it's just a tiny amount of gold, I still feel like it's necessary
Just-
to like make
Just
it
the
look,
tip.
make it look more ornament than
If we
Ornate,
melt
sorry.
down gold and paint like a really thin layer over it,
yeah.
I just would need to be able to find out how thin the layer would have to be essentially.
Yeah, I'm down
Sure.
with that.
Safety
Let's,
first.
Let's assemble this. You are attempting to attune with the pyramid, so that's a desperate roll with standard effect.
It's I increase my effect because of my mask, I assume.
Okay, well then
Mark
you
XP.
are at great effect.
Also,
Devil's bargain. You are explicitly going against the instructions that Satara left for you.
I definitely
If you'd like
am.
somehow that gets back to Satara, you can take another die.
We just tell him that we thought he was being sarcastic. Really, mate? Just thought you were being sarcastic.
Yeah, when you even start considering this, the lines "mortal peril" begin bleeding blood off of the parchment.
Oh, goody.
I'm not. Oh fuck, that's a hard devil's bargain because I really want to take it, but I also really don't. But I know Graves definitely doesn't, so I won't take it. Because like I also have potency when communicating with the supernatural and potency versus supernatural attention or security measures. So do either of those work?
Oh yeah, this thing definitely is wrapped up in supernatural security.
All right, so I have
that
potency
would bump
versus that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get through that ice.
I have critical effect at least. Desperate roll, but critical effect.
Yep.
That's the best type of roll in this game, by the way.
You're way past your capabilities, but if you succeed, you're going to be able to...
Come on.
Okay, so I have
Jesus.
2 die for a tune. I have special armor versus supernatural effects, so that'll help out if I fuck up.
I want to stress yourself a little bit.
I'm gonna push myself. I'm at 6 stress before we even start a fucking job.
Jesus.
So that's 3 die.
But you're using stress in the right way, in my opinion, but yeah.
Yeah. Alright, 3d6.
Really?
Did you take the devil's bargain?
I did not.
Okay. Just...
Arthur's like, come on, man, take it.
Because, like, in person I want to, but my character definitely wouldn't. Because I know.
Yeah, no.
Just holding back that little bit.
4.
Fuck.
At least I didn't get a 1.
Yeah.
Like this guy.
This guy.
What? It was awesome.
Yeah, but anything less than a 6 is really shit in this game.
The Leroy's aggression clock is now complete.
Oh, goody.
Awesome.
We're just triggering all those clocks now. Your assassination plot has an answer. Your Leroy aggression plot has an answer.
Yeah,
New
Leroy
achievement.
took the assassassination gig, and now he's gonna
In the upper
murder
left-hand
you.
corner, it just says, Leroy will remember this.
Yeah.
That was a great game. Oh, man. Smooth Mage Bounty. Yep. Now I have to write down all of the things that are going to go wrong during your next job. Yeah. So that's your complication. Your success is that you know that you could safely put 1 coin worth of gold around this thing. It would amp it up to the effect where, as you've already seen, it kind of removes souls from bodies. With that, it would become a fatal effect rather than a severe one.
Ooh, yeah.
So it would almost definitely kill Lissa.
That's
More
the
importantly, if you were to add a second coin to it, it would probably take out several meters around it and remove the souls of everyone in the area when she touches it.
And this is triggered by what's his name? Shit, what's his name that we
Sitara.
are owned by? This is going to be triggered by him, right? He's going to trigger it. Is that the impression that I get?
Well, I mean,
No,
he's
it
in
It
control
sounds like
of
that
it.
is the impression you get. I don't know if that's true or not.
Smooth Mage
I
looked
mean, it
at
sounds
it
like
and
this
triggered
could
it.
happen.
So, you
Like
know,
at any.
So what happened with
But he
Smooth
didn't
Mage
die.
is that he was like hands out and it started floating. The same thing happens when Graves is doing it, and it just you see like the green glow coming from the ghost pen now is like solid green light. It's like permanently on, and various objects in the room start to lift up, and
Is my bucket?
the table that it was sitting on just turns into the table actually turns into ice. So like the wood just turns into ice. It changes not only
Our table
material-
is going to melt, and then
Yeah.
we'll have to get a new one, is what
Yep.
you're telling me.
Yes.
No, the question
Oh,
is, do I
it's
keep
more
my
drastic
bucket?
than I thought.
Did you keep your
We'll have
bucket?
to-
The
we'll have to pull
bucket
out the old
actually
box.
starts lifting up as part of it, and then when Grace puts it down, the bucket splashes on you, and you wake up.
Oh, what's going on, guys?
You're covered in sewage.
The good
see me,
news
like,
is
wake
we
up
can
with-
get a new table. That thing was horrendous.
I don't know what it is with Dave and tables, but any game where Dave is around, tables just have a low life expectancy.
Well, guys, I'm about to go take me a shower. Be right back.
Alright. So I feel like we can do a tinker roll to put gold in this thing now.
Yeah.
I like,
You actually don't even have
when
to
it
make
goes
a
back
roll.
down, I just
Oh really?
It's
We
like
just do
one
it?
Just spend the
coin.
coin.
It's your critical effect, and it happens.
Oh cool.
All right, Dave, take a coin off of our crew
So you're
coin.
just putting one coin, you're turning it into a fatal device.
Okay.
Or do we want AOE? I mean, put 2 coin in if you want AOE.
No, I don't want to die when I give it to her, so
Are
We
you
can throw
sure
through
you
a
don't want to
window.
die?
Just grenade the thing.
I mean, think about your life and whether it's worth
Wait a
living.
minute. Can I use this thing as a question? Can I use this thing as a bullet?
Nope.
It's far
it's
too
6
large.
kilograms,
6
man.
You can use
That's
it
like
as
a rocket.
cannonball.
It's also a pyramid, so the aerodynamics of it is
slingshot.
We have like a
terrible.
trebuchet. We can just launch it.
All right.
You know
so
what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a pipe, and I'm gonna use my Lich's powers to railgun it into her.
No, I'm just gonna hand it to her, guys. I'm just gonna hand it to her. All right.
You
So
cannot. First off, you cannot generate the kind of electricity you would need to do a railgun.
Why not? If I take 6 stress.
Because you're not a superconductor.
You know, by the way, this thing is 6
What
kilograms.
if we chill him to
Shape
close to
like triangle.
0?
We could kill somebody with this without any magical powers. Throw it in their face. They'll probably die.
guys, I don't know why we're having this conversation. We're
Me
gonna give
neither.
it to Alyssa. That's pretty much
You'd
it.
be very
Right.
subtle about it.
You see me come back, it's
Very
like, whatever
solid.
you say, boss, as I wiping my hair down.
Gotta go back to our roots of subtlety. After
Can't
like
get all
all
this
the
crap out of
slaughters we did.
dreadlocks.
Yeah, I like throw a towel over to Smooth Mage. Wipe off your head, mate.
Yeah, thanks. Trying to get all this stuff out of my hair. You know, dreadlocks and everything. Gotta keep it clean.
Are you awake now?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I took
Alright.
a shower quick. 'cause I want to-
Yeah, dirt shower.
So I'm gonna go to Alyssa with this.
I just want to stop Dom for a second.
From
The
its dirt
current
shower.
naval railgun requires 32 megajoules of muzzle energy in order to fire an equivalent-sized object. That's a lot.
Yeah, we could totally do that.
That's
with,
kilograms
you
a
know,
meter squared to second square.
What if we
Arthur,
take
he
If I
would-
can build lightning, I can't do a rear gun effect.
No,
Okay.
not like that.
deflect lightning into the railgun to get the
If you
30
had
gigawatts
perhaps
of-
dozens of people working with you, you could all work together and make one railgun.
You know what? One day I will do that to save the city, and it's gonna be awesome.
Save this city.
You failed this city.
You see a comic? Well,
Really?
we have
You're
to
gonna
save
go
it.
with the arrow?
City.
It's a horrible show. So
The
bad.
show's okay. Leave it alone,
No.
Arthur.
Anyways, back
The
on
show hasn't
track,
been good
guys.
season
Can we
one.
get back
It's
on
not
track,
great.
please?
Back on track.
Okay, I want to go with you to go see Lissa.
I want to go along, but out of sight.
This is a job. Everybody's going.
Yeah, everyone's going. Yeah.
What?
Well, in that case,
What's
I
the
definitely
plan?
want
It's
to
a
go.
deception job or whatever, right?
Yeah,
I thought
deception.
it was an assault job. I thought that's what you. I thought
Well,
Fozzie
No,
was
we're
an assault
deceiving
job.
her into thinking
I
it's
just
a
was
gift.
feeling in
No, we're just gonna
murderous.
give her. We're just gonna go up and give her a gift, Arthur.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's a deception job then.
Yep.
What is the method of deception?
Making her think it's a gift instead of a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for giving us bonus areas to work in. We
Yeah.
brought you this.
Yeah, we found it.
Very precious.
Mm-hmm.
Precious, mate.
There's a love.
Okay. So I think the job starts at Lissa's hideout, which isn't so much a hideout as it is a fortress.
Should do loadouts.
Yeah. Let's do loadouts real quick. All that matters is whether you're light loaded or not.
I'm gonna go light loaded, but I'm also bringing pumpkin spice latte.
I see.
Pumpkin spice latte is 3, actually, so that's all you get with a light load. It's because it's so many calories, you see? It's not the size of
Arthur, I'll bring the unusual weapon in my loadout.
Which is what?
The fucking pyramid.
Oh. I mean, the pyramid is its own object.
Okay.
I'm
Well, I
finna-
didn't think we had to. Whatever. That's fine.
Sure, that's
I'm just gonna
fine.
bring
You can carry the pyramid.
a gun and some light armor.
He only needs to know if you're light or heavy or
Yeah.
medium.
Light.
I'm light.
I'm light.
I'm like,
Okay, so none of you are walking around the streets look like you're strapped for a fight.
Oh, we look
So-
like we're nice gentlemen
Yeah.
and ladies, maybe.
So you're
Nice
stopped.
one.
You're stopped at the entrance to Lys's hideout by a sharp-eyed lookout by the name of Combs, and he's just like, "Well, what do we have here,
Hey, Combs.
Scarlet? We weren't expecting you. So who's on point?
I guess I'll be on point for this.
Okay, and
It's like, you like your coffee black with 2, right? I like hand him one.
Wait, you hand him one coffee?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
I hand him a coffee. I like have a tray of coffee with me.
Oh,
that I always
you
do.
had like a little 4 thing of.
Yeah, I always do this when I come see Lissa. I always have coffee that people.
You're
want.
like the favorite guy at the meeting then.
Yeah.
yeah. So he's just like, yeah, Lyssa, or yeah, Scarlet. Well, I'll take your coffee. Go right inside.
Thank you.
You
Nice.
taking all your boys with you?
Yeah, I figured I've got a nice little gift for Lissa, and I figured that it would be a good opportunity for her to meet the rest of my crew.
Yeah, Lyssa's in a meeting right now, but
I don't mind waiting. It's not a problem. I know she's busy.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, well, Smooth Mage, good to see you.
I nod my head, sir. I cough up a little bit, like,
Off water comes out of your lungs.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's got the plague! Kill him!
He opens the warehouse door. It's one of those things where it's got like straps, and you pull it sideways, and it goes on rollers. And yeah, inside, it's normally pretty well lit inside Lyssa's warehouse, but it's currently like dark. There's only 4 lamps and lots of boxes, so there's tons of shadows around. Lyssa's office is on the loft level on the far side of the room, and there's a staircase leading up there. The door is currently closed. So what do you guys want to do?
Well, I just go wait out the front of her office, I guess.
Okay. As you're crossing across the warehouse through the shadows, this is where I get to tell you guys what's happening, and then you decide whether or not you want to resist it. So
Yay!
Damn it, something just hit me. Does
I
this
think
guy
this is
supposed to know my name?
do what?
Was this guy supposed to know my name?
Probably not. I'm glad that's hitting you right then, because what happens is the door to Lyssa's office opens, and it's Leroy in Ambassador Joff Robinson's body, who comes out and then is like jumping over the loft, dropping 20 feet, but he's surrounded by like a field of lightning that's just like hitting the ground and slowing his fall, and he's looking right at Graves and releases a lightning bolt towards Graves. In response to that happening, you hear like a shoo, 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 as 4 pieces of silk drop around Smooth Mage, and 4 men and women bearing red sash outfits drop from the ceiling and just start sword fighting with Smooth Mage.
Okay, I want to
like
try to
on
jump in
trap.
front of this bolt and take.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have reflexes or reaction?
No.
Nope.
Shit.
Scarlet does.
I'm not jumping in front of a lightning bolt.
I don't know why. I don't know why Fozzie would either.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a
I don't think I have any.
severe harm to you, Graves. It's badly burned. What do you want to do?
What kind of armor do I get against it?
It's supernatural, right? So
It's supernatural, and you
So I
regular
get
armor would fly.
-1, and I also am wearing light armor.
All right, so those are both going to shatter in the process, bringing it down to lesser, and it's just going to be shocked. Do you want to resist it?
Oh my god, no.
No? Okay, all right, then you are at reduced effect. Do you have 2 lesser harms right now?
No.
Okay, all right. So
Because I resisted the other one.
All right, so to set the scene right now, we have Ambassador Joff Robinson, a.k.a. Leroy, on a murderous supernatural hell spree coming at Graves. The rest of you are walking through the warehouse when you hear the swooping noises, and now Smooth Mage is being accosted by 4 red sash sword masters with poison blades currently. So he's, just barely having time to, all he's doing is deflecting blows, and the rest of them are like, "Wah! Yeah."
Arthur, is there any other guards?
You see me do a flashback to, wait a minute, was that guard supposed to know my name? Oh, crap!
Yeah.
Is there any other guards in this place, Arthur?
There are no guards, and the front door, that guard starts sliding the door closed, and he looks at Smooth Mage and says, "Sorry, mate, orders."
I wanted to do a flashback to see if I could do a survey to recognize the guy knowing my name.
Oh, give him preparation, like he knew this was going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's reasonable, but it's going to cost a lot of stress.
How much stress?
Let's see here. Almost certainly 1, perhaps 2.
Whatever, you can go on a hot date later.
Yeah.
You want to touch butts?
You can touch butts later. You feel much better.
Butts.
So... you're arranging a unlikely opportunity, right?
Because I did mention it before they jumped down, so...
So, what exactly is the flashback? You're doing
the flashback
is
like, wait a minute, do I know that guy? Wait a minute, I don't know that guy. How does he know my nickname? Like that thing. It's like, wait a minute, it's a trap! Now
so you're doing a survey as, you're walking up to remember that you didn't know that guy.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay, that's going to be 1 stress, because it's an unlikely opportunity. Let's see how to roll that one out.
Or it could be a hunt. Let me check.
It's a flashback, so you're at dominant.
So I find it hard to believe that Lissa allowed this to happen.
Let me see. Let me double check. It could be hunt. Let me check.
Maybe she's dead in the back. We don't know.
Oh yeah, I could use hunt instead because gather information about locational movements.
Boom, Lloyd.
I'm better at hunting. It's like my hunter sense was tingling.
Okay. All right. You're dominant. You have standard effect.
He's dom, all right.
Okay, I will try. I'm probably going to fail, though.
Put the dom and dominant. Do it.
Wait a minute. Any other dice? Oh, nothing happened in the flashback.
Devil's
I can't get
bargain.
It's hard to help you with just your observations with your eyes.
Yeah, Devil's bargain. Heat to the crew. Probably you stopped outside the warehouse and were looking over.
Is this over? Is this over our tier? These guys that were. She's over our tier, right? So we're gonna get some serious heat. All right.
Okay, so I'm not gonna take the heat because we can't afford to. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, 4.
Nothing.
It's not as. It could be worse.
It could have, yes.
You are gonna. I don't feel like suffering harm is a good one. I think putting you in a daring position isn't great because you're already in a sword fight with multiple people. Time doesn't work. So you have reduced effect.
Okay.
Don't you already have... Oh, no, you save against it. Yeah, so just mark down on your next roll you have reduced effect.
Okay. But I succeed, right?
Yeah, so we flash back to the present, and that's how you're blocking all these attacks is because you knew it was coming.
All right, now...
Like, oh, shit, it's a trap!
Before this happens, Arthur, can I use a reflexes thing here?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm going to throw some hot coffee at these dudes.
Okay.
Yes!
Four pumpkin spice lattes to the fucking face.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is almost certainly going to be...
Roll pumpkin spice latte? That's a skill, right?
Well, that's the... What's the one that lets you do range attacks? Is it yeah,
that is hunt.
Is attack with precision fire.
Yeah.
With precision coffee.
All right, so who are you attacking? Are you attacking Ambassador Joff Robinson or one of the 4...
one of the guys that is actually... Wait, the lightning guy is going to do the most damage, right?
I cannot answer that. If that's what you believe, then it would not be unreasonable to believe
Arthur,
that someone who's currently floating on lightning might possibly be dangerous.
Meh.
All right. I mean, in one hand, Smooth Mage is handling all of that stuff pretty well. On the other, Graves has lost all of his armor and is taking damage because of it. So I feel like, yeah, I'll do it.
Help the other guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm gonna take 2 stress, and I'm gonna roll with sway instead. And the way that I do this is by
What ability is letting you do this one?
it's called
You can
adaptation.
replace-
So
yeah,
I
you can
take 2
replace-
stress to roll your best action rating while performing a different action.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's what makes Ciders actually decent in combat.
Yeah.
There.
So I'm going to basically the way that I do this is I'm gonna whistle.
Joff
no.
immediately turns. It's like,
And then I'm basically just gonna be like, "You need to chill out" or something, and I throw like a fucking. No, that's awful.
God.
Hang on.
Oh, that's awful. Let me read.
While he's thinking of a one-liner,
Act 2.
I turn to Thor
Yeah.
and I hand him one of the vials of electroplasm that I brought with me, and I'm just like getting close.
Now, this whole thing, Arthur, is like I want him to not have the opportunity to attack Graves. Is this a possibility if I succeed?
well, we've already resolved that.
But I mean, what I want to happen. This is my reflex. so I
Again, in
get
the
to.
future?
No. This is a reflex, as in I can go first.
Yeah, but we literally already resolved it.
Yeah.
Well, then.
That was like 5 minutes ago.
That's like what I was trying to do, but I didn't realize I needed a special skill to do
Yeah.
it.
Right. Okay. Well, maybe I. Okay.
If
But
you wanna
I
shoot
just wanted to listen
now-
to how you explained the whole situation first. But
Ah.
then. But okay. But if we've already resolved it, that's fine. Because the idea was that I didn't want Graves to lose all his armor in one attack. And
That has already happened.
Okay. Fine. Well, then
That's what armor's for.
I would use this to help Dom then instead. Maybe get some
Okay.
people off his back.
All right.
So as they're sliding down the silk ropes or whatever, I use this opportunity to whistle and get their attention, and then maybe I throw like a couple of the coffees that are left at them.
Okay.
So again, sway.
roll.
I'm going to take 2 stress because of it.
You have limited effect because coffee versus people.
That's fine. Would you say it's a desperate situation, Arthur?
No, it's daring or going head to head.
But they have more numbers than us.
Yeah, but we aren't affected by
That's
thing.
factoring
You have that
into your
ability.
effect level, not your.
What I'm saying, Arthur, is can I take a devil's bargain to make it desperate?
No. I'll tell you what. Here's how you make the roll desperate. Rather than throw it, you run into short range and you literally like coffee them in the face.
All right, I'm
It's
down
coffee
with
time.
It's desperate if you try to drink the coffee very quickly without testing its heat.
that. Yeah, all right, I'll do that, Arthur.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're willing to mix it up with them,
Absolutely. So desperate, I get an extra die, so that's 4 die.
Do it, Han.
it's still limited effect unless you have some way to increase your fighting power.
Coffee expert.
Yeah.
Helping people only increases their die, not their effect.
Yeah, that's correct. No one can help here because they're Han Soloing. You're shooting first.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct.
No, that's fine. I'll roll with 4.
Okay, 4 in a desperate for limited effect.
All right. Sorry.
You
That's,
roll d4s.
yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Roll force.
You nailed it.
You
at
crit
least.
twice.
You
5.
did pretty good. 5. There's a consequence. You suffer severe harm. A serious complication occurs. You lose this opportunity for action. What serious complications do I even have left?
I want to know, Arthur, when it says that, are you interpreting to mean that like what he's doing now succeeds, but then he loses opportunity for action, or that the 5 actually means that he loses this opportunity? That he
If
just
you
rolled
have a
on?
5 on desperate, you do it, but then you lose the. So you would be knocked out of the fight, but you would still hit the guy in the face with the coffee.
Okay, that's what I was curious.
That's how it works. What happened with Dom earlier was he rolled a 1 to 3, so it doesn't happen, and he lost the opportunity for action, and every
That's why.
other bad thing
Yeah.
also happened.
The
I feel like
complication for
severe
Scarlet is
harm
burnt
is
thighs.
definitely a thing here.
Burnt thighs.
Still burnt thighs from the coffee.
Yeah, one coffee
feel
just goes
like-
right down her fucking legs.
I feel like stabbed in the stomach is a good level 3 harm for where.
Wait, I'm
Yeah,
taking
so you
level
run
3
up.
harm?
Yeah, you're getting 3 harm.
From,
You
okay,
run up.
but I got a 5. I mean, shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's
desperate.
how that's weird.
Listen, you've been doing lots of desperate rolls and you've rolled 6s. You've never actually not gotten a 6 on a desperate before. Welcome to the consequences.
Okay.
Yeah, this game's rough.
So we have you running forward, right? And then maybe you're like sliding somehow. I always imagine your character is wearing stilettos. But somehow you end up getting in this guy's face. And yeah, you get the coffee there. And he's just like, "Yeah!"
no,
but
Arthur,
then
I'm
the
wearing those boots that are like up to the knees, you know?
Is
Oh,
the like
okay.
cinnamon burning his eyes from the pumpkin spice?
Yeah. But then the
No, he
camera
breathes
zooms
in as
out.
the coffee hits him in the face. He's like, he's just filled with
Hot
cinnamon.
coffee in the lungs. Yeah.
No, he's filled with the cinnamon dust that comes in because he breathes in when the cinnamon comes in.
Oh, it's from the top of like the whipped cream.
Yeah.
The dust.
Have
Yeah.
you ever done that before? That shit's horrible, man.
Yeah, you inhale while you're trying to eat some whipped cream.
It zooms down, and at the chest level, there's a sword right in your stomach that you just ran into.
Okay, yeah, well, sure, fine.
Do you have armor?
I do.
You wanna? How much do you have?
Light, so one.
Okay, so you reduce it to a 2nd level harm. Do you want to try to resist to lower it to least harm? Or you could just take it.
Why don't we take a break and I'll explain all.
All right. So, well, at the very
Cliffhanger.
least, mark
That'd
down that
be
you have
so bad.
standard level 2 harm stabbed.
All right, guys, we'll be back in 3 to 5. I'm going to think about whether or not I want Scarlet to have a stomach wound. I just got stuffed in the stomach. My beautiful, beautiful stomach. Arthur, I'm going to try and lessen this effect, please. I only have 1 die though, so
Okay. All right. So
this is prowess, right?
Yes, you're resisting a physical effect. So stage it down to a level 1 harm that's just going to be called cut.
Cut. Okay. Like I just sort of like grazed along it when I was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ugh.
Okay, you take 3 points of stress.
That's
All right,
that's
so
bad.
I believe, Thor, you said that Spider wanted to take a flashback to kind of hide when the fighting began,
Yeah.
and then stab this
behind-
particular coffee guy in the back.
Hide behind something, and as the melee breaks out, I jump up from behind behind some crate, right behind the guy who's currently slightly blinded by the coffee, and stab him in the back.
Does
Alright.
my hang on, Arthur? Does my armor break because I used it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
I had a question. Side question about armor. You have light armor and heavy armor. What happens when your light armor break? You don't get heavy armor anymore? Or
No, heavy armor and light armor are 2 different things.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I put my heavy armor on, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do that if my light armor broke.
So heavy armor costs 2 load.
Yeah, 'cause
so
I
that
just have-
counts as 2 harm, basically. That's the only difference
Yeah.
between the 2.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Continue. Sorry, Toro.
You need 1
So-
stress to attempt this action,
All right.
and then you will be able to use prowl, because you will be attacking from an ambush into close violence.
And I'm going to take a stress to add an additional die to this.
Okay. This is daring. you are attacking head to head.
It's 2 stress to add an additional die, by the way.
Yeah. I'm taking 3 stress total.
Okay.
And let's see how good I am at stabbing him in the back.
I think that you have great effect here because of the coffee incident. Do you have anything that could increase it further?
Well, I do have... Well, I just have a normal knife, but I do have... What I did bring along was a fine shadow cloak and night vision goggles so that the darkness didn't...
Yeah, I don't think either of those are
The
going to help
shadow
you.
cloak should increase, right? Because he's hidden better.
Yeah, sure. You don't have critical effect.
Yeah.
On a daring roll.
So how do I turn this into a desperate to farm XP like everybody else is doing?
Thing. Dave just keeps saying it.
Another thing. I just keep saying it because the only reason I do it, Thor, is because I get an extra die when I do it. It's not so much the XP, but that's an extra bonus. But I actually do get an additional die when I do desperate stuff. So
I'll tell you what. If you leave yourself exposed so that the other 3 have an easy shot at you, that
like
would
maybe
be
you
desperate.
come in between 2 guards and your back is to another guard, sort of thing.
Yep. If
Yeah.
you're willing to just go full ham and commit here, it would be desperate.
I don't think
When
Spider
you're
would actually
overreaching your
ever do
capabilities, you're literally overreaching. Like, you're too far out in the open.
Kind of like I should have just thrown the. If I just threw the
Coffee.
coffee, I wouldn't have been stabbed, right? So it's the same thing.
Indeed.
So
Let's not do that because I'm not even wearing armor.
Devil's bargain. You suffer 1 lesser harm as part of this action. As you're going in, Coffee Guy flails around with his sword and catches you in the shoulder.
So I suffer 1 harm but get an additional die.
Yes.
And what does 1 harm do again?
it reduces
Do
the
you-
effect of every die roll going forward.
Yes,
That
if you have armor,
sounds-
you can have that eat the harm instead.
He doesn't have armor.
I don't have armor. So that sounds
You
like
could
a
also attempt to
really
resist
bad-
the harm, which would make it 6 minus your resistance rolls, how much stress you would take.
Yeah, so you roll for all your how many first levels you have in prowess. I guess for you that would almost be 2, maybe.
2.
Yeah, so you'd roll 2d6, and the highest gets removed from 6 for stress, and the remain. If you get a 6, you get 0
Otherwise, you'd be
stress.
suffering reduced effect. And that's
Yeah.
my devil's bargain to you, friend. You want to mess with a sword fighter, even a blind one, you're going to get taken down by the Wiesnorp.
I don't know what the Wiesnorp is, but
No one
okay.
does. They just made up a word, and it's like fetch. They're trying to make it stick. So
Oh, that's nice.
Go ahead.
I'll not take the devil's bargain because
you don't want to get stabbed.
I don't want to get stabbed. I don't want to get stressed out. I just want to. What can I say? I just want to stab this guy in the back and not have anything bad
Right.
happen to me. Is that too much to ask for?
Desperate at critical. Yeah, that's not too much to ask, as long as you're willing to not get XP for it.
Yeah, so
well,
5. That's pretty good.
Get a.
Okay,
What?
5. You do it, but you suffer a consequence.
Let's.
Well, congratulations. Now you're in a desperate position.
It wasn't.
Didn't he get a desperate position anyway, Arthur? Oh no, he didn't take that. Okay.
I chose not to.
So mark down that the next time you take action in this fight, you're in a desperate position.
Okay, but I
so
stabbed the guy.
I think we've heard so far from Spider.
What happened to the guy? Did he die?
I
Yes. I feel like with the critical effect, he's definitely quite dead. Why don't you tell me how you viscerally disembowel this fellow?
Well, should I describe it to you slow?
You okay there, Dave?
No, I'm not. I hate this voice.
Well, all right then.
All right then.
All right.
No, I think as he's flailing about, trying to get the coffee out of his eyes,
My perm!
he suddenly realizes that oh crap, there's a dagger that seems to be stuck in his lung, his right one, and I'm like just right behind him, like, oops.
That's what you say. Oops. God damn it. fucking hate your characters so much.
Like Jesse Eisenberg when he first kills the 2 agents, and he just keeps saying sorry when he's throwing coffee and stabbing them with spoons.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Well, I created a character to be a little bit hated, and I feel I'm doing my part.
I don't hate you. I think you're awesome.
It's pretty legit.
He's supposed to be creepy. Anyway, yeah, that's my thing. I stab him. I say, "Oops." Dave gets creeped out again. I think that was a good turn.
Like Scarlet just got cut across the stomach, but you can see her visibly like. Whenever you do that.
Wait, did Fozzie go yet?
Nope.
No, I would like to go ham on Leroy, because I'm pretty pissed that he is turned against us.
Like I'm already
But
prepared.
I'm not
to go
sure
against
exactly
Leroy.
how. I mean, he's in a body, right? So if I kill the body, it's all good. I
Yeah.
assume.
So he's
Okay.
a spirit inhabiting a body. If you were to destroy the body and then drop some electroplasm on it, Leroy'd be toast.
Yeah, so I like pull my blades and I do like a triple spin with one and a quadruple spin with the other, and then dive in for like a double stab.
It's very specific.
So is that's I want to say skirmish.
Yeah,
That's almost certainly skirmish.
Yeah.
So I have one die in skirmish.
Yep.
So right now I'm at 1d6.
You can take stress to make it bigger.
I will take stress to make it bigger, because I was a little bit stressed out that if I didn't get all the rotations down, I wouldn't look dope enough.
All the rotations.
It's got to be 3 and 4, man.
Yeah.
So this is actually going to be a desperate roll because he's floating slightly off the ground and spewing electricity around him.
Yeah,
so.
stab him right in the dick.
Right in the
Get in there.
doozer.
Mm-hmm. No, ding dong.
More importantly, actually attacking him forces you to make a resistance roll to the electricity field around him.
That's fine.
Okay, as long as you are cognizant of all the
Shake
dangers.
my head watching Fozzie about to attack Leroy. Like, God.
He's the problem here, in my eyes. Fozzie's.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm about to deal with the ghost because I'm the Whisper.
Graves is
Okay.
like man, I actually
Like,
love
I just-
Leroy, so like it's hard to see him in a battle with someone else.
That's not even it.
It's not even. You're way off, Dave.
Okay,
Scarlet
okay.
wants to play Cupid.
Right now I'm at desperate roll, 2d6 die, effect.
Let's see here. I feel like standard effect unless you have something to improve it.
I just have normal blades and stuff. I don't have anything else.
Yeah,
Okay.
welcome to being a slide man.
Devil bargain.
My devil's bargain is going to be suffer more harm on top of that.
Jeez, you're not being very creative today, Arthur.
Well,
Harm
yeah,
for
okay.
you! Harm
know
for
what?
you! Harm for you!
You want to be creative? Fine. You get some extra heat. That's my devil's bargain.
God!
Creative.
Dave, stop. Dave, you just fucked me. I could have just taken one stress to ignore the harm penalty.
Fine.
Technically,
Go back to
both
being
devil's
harm.
bargains are
Go
allowed.
on.
Hey, here's my devil's
No, it's
bargain.
too late. You,
Oh,
you
here's
asked
my
for-
devil's bargain because I could do
Yes,
one.
for
I'll
You
offer
take
the
one
harm one then.
Yeah, alright, take that one. Dom offered you a devil's bargain. Take that one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I can basically take a stress to get an extra die. That's freaking beautiful.
Wait,
Uh,
how do you do that?
Because I just took tenacious, which is literally take one stress to ignore a harm penalty.
What? Where's
So
that?
every
No,
time-
that's not the same thing, friend.
I-
the harm
yeah.
penalty is when you take the harm.
Yeah,
That
so I just have to
reduces
take a
effect.
harm every time I do an action, right?
Well, yes, but you're about to get hit with two different forms of harm. You're going to take the harm from the devil's bargain, plus you're going to take the harm from attacking a target from a well-prepared position.
Oh, god damn it.
It doesn't say
Yeah.
you can't use it more than once.
It doesn't. You could do it twice, but
Okay, it's just going to
it's
be
going
two
to start
harm every
stacking
time.
harms
It's
up.
two stress, I mean, instead of...
Okay,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
you
fine.
can-
I have plenty of stress. I
you
don't
can
care.
resist both of these, by the way.
Yeah, I'm...
So the first harm you'd be taking, the one for even approaching him, is slowed. You'd be
Okay,
slowed
do you want
down.
me to take that first then? The harm roll?
Yeah.
Which is,
And that would be
2d6 or
prowess.
prowess?
Yep.
3 stress.
Okay.
These
All
rolls
right.
have been awful today, can I say that?
Yes, I did not
The
want...
second harm is called confused, and that's where Joff looks at you and Leroy's spirit looks out at you, and he's just like, "I'm your friend. Don't come towards me. help me kill all of those around you. And he's just like in your brain with his supernaturalness.
Guys are dumb.
Okay, so yeah, I'll take so
You can resist that with insight.
you fucking
Well,
So
I
when
guess
does
resolve.
Tenacious come into play? Like, when can you use that?
with resolve. I'll
Tenacious
take
is
it.
if he
If
takes
I can
harm
do it with
rather
resolve, I'll take it.
than yes, it's resolve.
I've never
you
seen
take no
that.
harm. You definitely take 0 harm.
In fact, he gets confused and starts stabbing himself because he got higher than a critical, Arthur. He like rolled 2 20s in a row here. Natural.
So
Basically,
tell me how you've resisted all of this shit, and now you're soaring through the air for like an air.
Yeah,
stunt.
I actually like because of the way that I was spinning the blades, the lightning channels through one and then the other, and then directly into the like a nail in the floorboard.
Yep, we're
just
Zukoing
bypassing
again.
me.
Yep. We're just. This is literally Avatar, the last blade bender.
he did it. I did it. Let's do this.
Okay, and then I'm going for my 3d6 stabby-stabbaroonie.
So he didn't get any additional benefit for critting the fuck out of that, Arthur?
Yeah. I'm sorry, friend. That's not how it works.
Oh, or as
6.
there you go.
Do it.
He explodes into a
Tell me
million
how you
ghost
kill
bits.
Leroy's material body.
Yeah, he's like shooting lightning down, and I'm like spinning blades like left and right, and like just like directing the lightning down, and like floorboards are exploding in splinters, and I leap up and reach around the side and just double plunge my blades into his back.
I feel like there should definitely be like some slow, like Chinese like shamisen music playing, and some old woman's like, "Oh yeah," as you're just like floating through the air, like ah. I'm just thinking of the paintball scene from Community from the first
I
season.
love paintball.
Yep,
All the episodes of paintballs are
where
so
Chang
awesome.
just walks in and it just starts playing the music, and he's like, "Dut dut 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 dut." Yep. Yeah, so I mean, there's splinters everywhere. There's this weird music going, and you just stab the shit out of him. And you can see Leroy's trying to leave the body, but it's going to be 24 hours before he can escape it. And he collides heavily with the ground. So I think we still have Scarlet, Smooth Mage, and Graves. Who are
I'll let everyone go before me.
and then he's going to interrupt and be like, "But wait, I have reaction."
Yeah. if anything bad happens, I can interrupt with my reactions.
Scarlet solo shoots first.
Yeah.
I kind of know what Graves probably going to do. Deal with Leroy.
Nope, Leroy's dead. It's over. I was going
Well,
to
he
compel him
got-
to
he
use
got
his
20
electricity for
Remember,
us.
he has
but
24
nope.
hours before he can escape the body,
Yeah,
and then
but
he's a problem again.
Yeah, and then but the body he's in was using the electricity, and it's dead, so he can't
Yeah,
do it.
it's
Okay.
Can you
Super
make
dead.
the spirit do some shit, like possess one of the assassins?
Ooh.
Just a thought.
But
When he
I
turned
don't-
on us, I thought Leroy was mad at us.
Yeah, but I have
He
compel
seems
and
kind
ghost
of mad
voice.
at us. You know,
I
he
could have
didn't really
turned
seem
him.
happy.
But no,
turn him.
I could have changed him.
But people don't realize that I can do these things. Apparently, they just fuck me over.
Because you never talk to us.
Hey, you never
Yeah.
say a word, man.
It's like, I want to be alone and be
I
that
don't
long
even know if you
shadow.
have a Johnson, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I would just assume you would let the whisper deal with the ghost, but you know.
Well,
It is what it is.
I mean,
Well, I'm
like
super
you're free
protective of
to
our
you're free to
whisper.
jump in and take your turn whenever you like, man. So
Yeah. With teamwork, like I saw a lightning bolt, and it's like, sure, I can hit it back the Gat guy, or help out Fozzie that's about to get effed up. I'm going to help out Fozzie, because that's my bro.
all right,
Yeah,
so
the thing is, when Fozzie's going in for the attack, there's not much I can do about it because I don't have reflexes.
True.
Oh, right.
Well, you can say, "Hey, Fozzie, can I go before you?"
Yeah.
What's done is done.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
not a
sick
very
roll
talkative
anyways.
character. It's what it is. It's over.
Okay, he's back to me. Okay, I am.
well, I
fighting
mean,
three
Chris,
guys
did you
right now.
wanna do anything to like reduce the number of people fighting Fuzzy? I mean, not Fuzzy, Smooth Mage.
How many people are fighting Smooth?
3.
4 now.
Currently 3 right now.
There's
'cause
nothing
4
I can do
came
to
down.
help Smooth
1's
Mage.
down.
I'm not a fighter. I just go and pick out Leroy's ghost.
Well, I mean, you did that thing before where you like distracted people, right? On the first episode. Can you do something like that? Take the attention off one of them?
That was people who weren't in combat though. Those people were just like I just made ghost sounds from a hallway. They
Well,
just
why
went
don't you do a flashback and bring some ghosts with you?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Why would you have brought ghosts with you to a
Yeah,
meeting?
that's a point.
Didn't know things were going to pop out into hostility.
Yeah.
Well, we're literally here to kill Lissa, so you tell me.
I don't know.
I mean, I was expecting shit to go down.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
I guess I could have like brought one ghost to take over Lissa's body.
Ooh, dang. That's what I like.
That's a good flashback.
That's a good one.
I feel like that's almost certainly going to be a 2. God damn it. It's too stressed to perform that.
Then I get a trauma and I'm out of the battle.
Wait, you're out of the battle or out of the next battle for this session?
Nope. If I
You would
lose-
have
if
a
I go-
ghost, and it would show up, and it would perform its action, and then you would just.
Well,
be like,
I guess this would be like if the stress is from the flashback, then I would have the trauma and I would still be able to come because trauma. When you get a trauma, you're out of the fight and you show up sometime later.
Yep.
So I guess I would show up now, and I wouldn't be particularly like I wouldn't look very good. Not that you guys would notice because I wear a mask. But
You wouldn't feel
But I would-
very good, is the point.
yeah, I wouldn't feel very good. But I would have a trauma, which is actually not too bad. I'll take it.
Okay. Excellent. Okay, so you are performing a 2 stress flashback to an elaborate action which involves several opportunities or contingencies. So you now have one ghost who's with you. What do you want to do with him? You're attuning him to kill people, or you're commanding him somehow?
Well, I was going to tell him to take Lissa's body.
But what's the plan now? Like, your ghost shows up, he floats through the walls, and there's, like, all of the wood in the area around him starts, like, instantly rotting away, and,
We have a dead body you can take over to help with the fight if you wanted to. You have 2 actually. But yeah.
Which ghosts do I have again? Thoroughbred leader, Lord Joff Robinson. Which one would be the best sword fighter?
Probably the thoroughbred leader, maybe.
Because Joff Robinson was like an aristocrat, right? Like he wasn't
Yep.
a fight. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I would have taken the thoroughbred leader.
okay.
And yeah, put her into one of the red sash's body or whatever, and compel her.
This is either going to be really good or really
All
bad.
right, so compel is an ability that lets you do what?
I can attune to the ghost field to force a supernatural entity to appear before you and follow a direct instruction you give it. So I would compel this ghost to like come in through the wall.
So you don't
take
even
over-
need to take stress to do that. That's just something you can do.
Yeah, it's one of my abilities.
But the thing to remember is it's going to follow one instruction and then it's going to be free.
Yeah, I'll just.
She'll be
Put it
out
back
of the
in the stone.
cage. Okay.
Yep. Or hopefully put her back in the stone. You know, that's the goal.
You could put Lissa inside of the stone.
I could put this in, so that'd be better.
But you know, I mean, this device we have will suck Lissa's soul out, right? So
Yeah. I'll just try to get the thoroughbred leader back after the battle is done. Alright.
All right, so
I would need to roll a tune.
you need to roll a tune.
Try 2 naturally.
Yeah, this is going to be a not desperate. This is going to be a daring. Because you're going head to head with the ghost. I would almost think I almost feel like it's dominant, right? Because you have this ghost captured.
I do.
So I think it's dominant and you have great effect. You
Yeah.
got your spirit mask. So
I have minus effects also.
oh, so it's just a standard effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're dominant. You make
However,
this roll, the ghost will appear.
I have potency when communicating with the supernatural, so I guess
Okay,
it's great
so it's
effect
great again.
Ghost Master.
All right, so 2 attune. I'm gonna push
In order to
myself.
make this work, Devil's Bargain, you have to sacrifice your fine spirit anchor for this mission. It's gone. Like, she resists more than you anticipated, and you need it to pull her to you.
How many die do you have right now?
I have 3. 'Cause
I
I'm
feel like
lucky.
that's
So-
pretty good. But
does anyone else have a
I don't
different
know. I've been
level?
sucking up all the 6s, dude. You might need
Yeah.
and all the 2s. There's no 2s or 6s left if you look.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a 1, a 4,
Well,
a
well,
5.
I'll offer another one. Leroy's ghost starts doing things.
Just, like,
Like
bad
you,
things.
you doing your ghost attunement stuff has sped up his removal
Fast
from his
forwards
body.
his-
Yeah. How do you
No,
feel about
that
that,
sounds-
Arthur?
What is it exactly again?
Leroy's ghost starts fucking with us.
When I start fucking with the ghost field.
It releases it from the body.
Yeah.
Earlier.
If you want, I'm not going to stop you from that.
I mean, the devil's
sounds-
bargain has to be bad, right? So that's
That's really bad.
That's really bad.
That sounds
so Leroy
far
shooting
more
electricity is something Leroy can do. He didn't need a body to do that.
Yeah.
That
That's
sounds
bad.
But
way
he
worse
was
than the others. Devil's
but, I
Bargain.
Like
mean-
how someone immediately said, that does sound bad.
But also, Graves as a character was upset when he lost access to those powers
That's
that he
true.
thought he could control.
Wait, what?
Right?
What are
I
you
like
talking-
double stabbed him, and you were like, "Dude, I was about to use his superpowers to turn him on the other guys, right?"
Yeah, but if I compel the thoroughbred ghost, then that's...
Then it's rough
I
business for a
can't,
whole
I
round.
can't compel Leroy, I don't think. I don't know how often
Yeah.
I can use it.
It'll take for a round then, Arthur, before he can do another compel action.
Yeah,
Like a round for me, so...
Yeah.
not
Or,
for everyone.
like, what I'm trying to say is, the next time I go, I couldn't compel, I'd have to wait twice.
No, you would be able to compel next time, but Leroy gets to act before then.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Very
do
well.
that.
Your
No!
Devil's Bargain is you
We're
Leroy.
potentially adding one ally and definitely getting one enemy. A very, very deadly enemy. This sounds like
Let's
the
be
worst
clear here.
deal
If you
ever.
fail this roll, she's still going to show up as well. You're potentially adding 2 enemies.
This seems like
Yeah,
the
but the
worst
roll is in
plan
the
of all
bag.
time.
4 dice. It's in the bag.
Gotta go big.
All good.
Go big or go home.
That's
All
when you roll
ones.
the
The four.
statistically
All
unlikely
ones.
4 ones.
Oh, God.
I'll just be
Yeah,
hiding
like
in the
that.
corner then, guys.
Okay, guys, slash pray for me.
Pray chat.
Oh, 5s.
And force.
You do it, but it takes extra time, and your ghost will show up in the next round to help you out.
Okay. Takes her a while to get into the body. She's got to the old spot.
I will
Dumb.
be nice to you, and Leroy will also take a round to wake up as well.
Yes. Thank God.
All right, so who
Okay.
do we have left?
I think me. I got 3 guys on me trying to kick my butt with swords.
Yep.
I got double pistols, so I'm thinking I'm doing a flashback, like a 0 flashback back to like one of my battle trainings that I'm thinking, this is what you do when you're surrounded by 3 people. You do, and then it flashed back to my character.
I thought
I
we
go-
could do the Sherlock Holmes where it's like you shooting all of them.
Yeah,
you
that's
do,
what I'm thinking.
who's that guy from Overwatch that's just like blah 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 blah, the Reaper?
Yep. That's why I'm like,
Just the
click,
Reaper.
click, click, click. I'm using my tail to hold the guns while I'm reloading too, because I have the sharp shield ability to reload quick.
Let me ask you a question. Is your objective here to kill one of them or to kill all of them? If you go to kill all of them, it's desperate.
I'm
If
going
you
to try to
just
kill
kill
all
one
of them.
of them, it's daring.
I'm going to try to kill all of them.
All right.
Mark XP.
Yes, you should mark XP and take that shot so you continue to make terrible decisions.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me, man. Because I didn't get any shots last week. Making up.
Look at
Fireballs,
that
guys.
XP, man.
This is how you fucked with my boss. You stabbed her. I don't deal with that kind of crap. So what's my dice pool right now? I got...
You're shooting, right? So it's, what, hunt?
Yes. So 3 dice right now. What's my effect? Okay, it goes down 1. But it goes
Limited,
back up
because-
twice.
Oh, it goes back up twice? Okay, well then you're going to... Great effect?
If it goes down 1, it's bad, and then it goes up 2, that's dominant, right?
No, that's
Critical.
roll type. He's desperate, and he's got great effect.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, boy. I'm trying to figure out some way to include betray a friend or loved one, but it's not coming up. I mean, the obvious one would, again, just be add heat, but then everyone would get mad at me and say no. My bargain is suffer harm. You'll take a lesser harm. You're going to get stabbed by the for it. Yeah, that's my devil's bargain.
Okay. 1 harm. Yeah, I'll take it. And, should I take stress? Go big or go home, taking that stress.
Okay, are you resisting the harm?
No, I take the harm.
Okay, so do you have 2 level 1 effects now?
No, because my armor ate that, and I resisted by taking stress. I took 1 stress from before.
Okay, so you're having your armor eat this attack right now?
Well, can heavy armor eat this, or?
Yes.
Okay, what happens
And heavy armor's gone now.
I'll take the stress myself, because I might need that heavy armor in this case this goes south.
Okay, roll your prowess.
Do I have to resist, or?
Wait,
You don't
prowess?
I was
He's
just asking
using...
if you wanted to.
Oh, he's resisting.
Oh, no, I'm not resisting. I'm just taking the 1 damage.
Then you will take the harm. So you're going to let it just bypass your armor and go directly
Yeah.
to reduce effect?
Yeah.
Okay, your effect drops back down to standard then.
Okay.
All right, desperate. If you succeed, you will kill some of them.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
boss.
kill some of them. So, yeah, I think the rest of you watch on as there's like almost Warhammer 40k Space Marine level of bullshit going on
Guys,
here.
I'm really sorry, but I just got some really bad news, and I have to go.
Okay.
Okay.
It's serious.
Alright.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
Everything's fine.
Well, glad everyone got kicked out. Yikes. Okay, we're actually gonna just jump on the break while we sorted all this Skype nonsense, guys. So we'll be back. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. Completely lost my train of thought
Yeah, we're resolving the attack
now. Okay.
on
Yeah.
these Titans.
Yeah, we don't have Thor right now for some reason. He's not there. But that's
Probably
okay.
got a sandwich.
Probably got a sandwich. Yeah. All right. So go ahead, Arthur. Take it away.
Yeah, I will. Thank you. Well, welcome to the Shrimp Strand. Just want to say that real quick. I just feel like that's important, Dave.
You need to stop stealing my lines, man.
I steal all of your lines. Absolutely. You know what? Someone gave me absolute shit the other day for saying that you were like a fruity party wine and that I was like a 40-year-old open tannin bottle.
What does that mean?
I thought it was perfect. You're like the one everybody goes to. You're like, yeah, sangria, man. And I'm the bottle that like there's two people sitting in like a restaurant next to a candle, and they're like, yes, it's so dry. Ugh.
So what would I be, like rum? Goes
We're
down
using
smooth.
wines. We're using wines, friend. I feel like you would almost certainly be Choco wine.
Thank you. Chocolate wine.
Yeah, because
It
it
tastes
hypes people
weird,
up so
but
much.
it's good.
Oh
It's
my
like,
gosh,
it tastes so
Choco wine is
good, but
amazing.
yet weird. Chocolate wine. I like the name of that.
Great for
All right.
hangovers.
So, you had a 6, and you were desperate, and you had standard effect. So yeah, I mean, there's some like Space Marine shit where you're like just barely getting out of the way of every single attack, and there's probably a point where you're using your gun to like block for a sword, and like you force the gun down right up to next to somebody's face and shoot them in the face.
I
Yeah.
looked at the last guy's like raise that eyebrow like
I believe that leaves Scarlet.
I'm gonna spend my turn and I'm gonna go see. Run up to where Lissa was supposed to be.
Okay, yeah, you run up to the top, and Lissa's back there smoking a cigar, and she's just like in slow motion. She's like, "It's just business," and she flicks the cigar at you, and then you see she kicks out like a. So she's at a desk, but the desk is like really shitty, and she like kicks out the board that blocks view of the bottom of her side of the desk, and you can see she's got a swivel-mounted shotgun under her desk.
Okay.
I would say she's going to shoot you, but then you would say, I'm using reaction to act first.
Yeah.
So, well, let's move our chess pieces into place, and you tell me what you're going to do. And here's the technicality. You act before she does, and then she reacts.
All right. So first thing
There
I
you
do
go.
is Arthur. I'm gonna throw that unusual pyramid at her.
All right. That's definitely going to be Hunt.
All right. And I definitely like. Okay. So what happens when you reach the very like when you fill up your stress train? Do you fall unconscious, or is
Take
it when
a
you
trauma,
go over?
yeah.
You take a
You're
trauma.
out of the fight. You're out of the fight.
Fill it up, you take a trauma, and you're out of the fight.
okay. Making sure you can't go over, right?
So, but
You can
if-
go over, but
Okay, so what I'm asking is, does it only take an effect once you go over, or does it take an effect once you fill it up?
if you take stress while doing an action, it happens at the end of that action.
Okay. Alright, but what I'm asking is, do I fall unconscious after it goes over the 6 or whatever stress we can take, or...
Yes.
So, if I fill it
No,
up...
if you reach the end of the line,
Yeah.
that's it. That's a trauma.
If you'd exactly
If
eight,
you completely
you're
fill it, it's done. You're traumatized.
What if you're at like 6 and then you do something that calls, I don't know, 3? Does it
Yes,
tick over?
you would still be traumatized.
But does it tick over for your next thing after you're unconscious?
No, you just clear
Okay.
off.
Just
It's
making
like
sure.
it's like heat.
Cool.
Wheels within wheels as Dave makes his plans.
Alright. I will gamble it all and take 2 more stress to fill up my stress thing. But I will also then use Sway to throw this instead of Hunt.
All right. Tell me how.
If you can... what's a way that I can make it desperate? Is it already desperate? Because I'm walking into a situation? I'm outnumbered.
You're not outnumbered up here. I would almost say this is. Oh, I would almost say it's dominant. But if you. I'd say it's daring unless there was some way you would put yourself in a desperate position. It would be desperate if you hadn't acted first.
I would just get shot then.
Yes, you would have just gotten shot.
I'm just trying to get that extra die. That's all I want.
Let's think of some way you can turn this desperate. I mean, probably the same way you did the other one. Instead of throwing it, you deliver it in melee.
But that has a chance of sucking my soul out too.
You guys didn't played it with the AoE. You only gave it 1 coin's worth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't want to do that. It's like
You'll
everybody
probably
dies.
be fine.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay, all right.
So desperate.
So somehow you use sway to trick her into letting you get close enough to not shoot her until after you give her.
Yeah. So it's a case of like.
The dialogue.
Like
you dialogue.
just business.
She flicks it, and then maybe I don't see her do that, and I turn around and shut the door behind me, sort of thing. So like how you would if you're walking into someone's office.
Yeah.
And as she like flicks around, like she's about to flip over the table with a shotgun, and then I just sort of like I put out this thing, and I'm just like, I know the red sashes out there are just unbelievable. I don't know how they managed to get in, but we came here to bring you a gift. And I hold out this.
Confused that you don't understand what's going on.
No, I understand completely.
No,
Yeah.
she's confused that you that you don't understand. You're acting like you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
She's just like, do you not understand what's happening here? And that's when you shove it into her hands.
Yeah, I close it. I put it in her hand, and I close her hand around it.
Monster.
Yeah.
All right, that's desperate.
Okay. All right. So,
Devil's bargain.
4d6 with the desperate roll,
Mm-hmm.
and that puts me over another XP train, by the way, with that desperate roll,
Sure.
which is hella good.
I gotta figure out a devil's bargain for you. What item do you have on you right now?
Oh, also, I get an extra die because of trust in me.
Which is...
You get an extra one diverse target you have a relationship with.
I don't know that you have a relationship with Lissa.
Are you kidding me? I've talked to her multiple times and given her like coin and
You've
started.
given her a lot of money.
Yeah.
I'll accept that.
Yeah.
I don't know whether relationship was supposed to mean people who are on your friends list or not.
It doesn't say. Yeah.
Doesn't, which is why I'm
Friendship.
accepting it.
Friendship.
Oh, devil's bargain.
I know it's like really obvious, but if he's going to be up close when the thing starts working, he's going to take some harm, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I would just say add heat. Citing
That's
the
even
same.
worse.
It's even worse.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm already rolling at
it does,
5 die though,
because
so-
what's going to happen is if you like hold on to her as she's being sucked in, you can have a better chance of like holding her there, but you're going to leave like a spiritual imprint, like a fingerprint on the device.
Yep.
And more importantly in the area, because whispers can like come back to locations and just be like, what happened here?
Arthur, just real quickly, is there a bounty on Lissa?
Not technically. I mean, she's wanted for the police for questioning, but there's no like 500 gold if you bring her in.
Okay. What about like?
Uh,
What about in the bounty space of like, is bounty hunters hunting her for any reason?
No.
Okay, interesting.
No one would dare to hunt a ward boss. That would be like, yeah, man, I'm hunting Al Capone. That's a safe line of work. I'm gonna tell everyone I'm hunting Al Capone. Oh God, I've been shot twice in the stomach in this dark alley.
Yeah.
This is a total surprise.
All right, so yeah, I guess that's. I'm rolling at 5d6. I'm not going to take that heat.
All right.
Here we go.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my god.
Yes! Living on a prayer.
All right, I need to make a fortune roll for Lissa to see how bad this is for her.
Boom! That's how you roll die, gentlemen.
Yeah. Thank you for soaking up all the ones for the night, dog.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Well, that's a 2. That's super bad.
For her or for us?
Yeah, so
No, hang on, that's not an answer, you
body,
For us or for her? Yes.
Yes.
Lys's entire body disintegrates as you literally just watch like Ghost Lyssa sit in the chair. Like her flesh peels off, but instead of there being like bone and muscle there, it's just her soul. And you see it like start sinking into the pyramid, and Lyssa's like, "What are you doing to me?" And then the pyramid just, and you can see the gold plate like flecking off of it as it's being expended.
As she gets sucked in, I just like raise an eyebrow and I'm just like, it's just business.
Oh. I could just turn that through the door and be like, oh.
All right.
Nice. Come on, Arthur.
You have some outstanding things to resolve. So the last sword fighter breaks and runs for it now that all of his friends have been
Shoot
killed.
him.
No, because that's his turn. He's running.
Okay, well, the door's locked. That's the problem.
Yeah, I know. He's climbing back up the rope.
I don't get a shot because that's a.
I mean, you can chase him if you want to. I'll tell you what, yeah, you can take a shot. He makes it to the ceiling and is like on his way out. So this turn, at the end of the turn, the leader of the thoroughbreds and Leroy will both be appearing. So what do you guys want to do now?
Hide
Okay.
Leroy's back.
Not yet.
from all the ghosts that have been summoned.
Yeah, in Graves, you don't actually get to do anything because you're summoning ghosts.
I know. I have to
Oh,
wait
that's
another
all.
turn.
You're
to
doing
compel.
throat singing for another turn. Is that what's happening?
This is what he's doing. Power yourself up. Power yourself up. Power yourself up.
Yeah, I have to finish up the thoroughbred thing, and then I can compel Leroy.
Alright.
So other people have to do stuff because I'm busy.
So she's is her whole body ghost and all inside the pyramid?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Right.
let's be clear here. Her body's permanently gone.
But her
Her
ghost is inside
soul
there
is
as
inside
well.
the pyramid.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a turn looking for something in here that I can use to take over her crew or turf or something.
I'm going to find a
Okay.
convenient box to hide behind this turn.
All right. So
Whilst Mr. Lightning and other ghosts
I
start
can
getting
use
up.
study. Oh wait, I'm at full stress. So what happens to me?
Oh, you're taken out. Like probably you're literally so stressed out you have like a mental breakdown and you just like fall on the floor like, I did it. I got you, Lissa.
Yeah.
Got that bitch.
Get that bitch.
And that like you're just lying on the floor twitching.
Or maybe I snapped and I just sit in a chair and put my
Yeah.
feet on her desk and just sit there, just like start laughing like hysterically or something
Yeah,
like that.
I like that even better. That
Yeah.
you're just like a psychopath now.
I'm just like, and like you guys can hear me laughing from outside the office or whatever. So
Yep, I like that even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't sound like there's much going on. I think Fozzie probably runs up to see what's going on with Scarlet. He's just like,
Hey.
all right, mates. It looks like everything's dealt with here. I'm going to go see what's happening with this Scarlet.
Well, there's some ghosts getting up, and I want to hide.
You guys don't actually know about that, right? Graves hasn't said anything.
Graves never
Just
says
standing
anything.
there like, chanting.
All right, Graves never says anything. That's true. Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'll
you
be
don't
running
need,
up
I mean, you
towards
don't
the
have to make a
office.
roll to hide. You just hide. That's the thing you do.
But I want, if I get a critical success, I get a stress pack.
Maybe you'd like to
But if you
throw a
fail, you
dagger at
don't
the guy
hide.
climbing to the ceiling.
Why would I want to do that? You didn't do anything to me.
Okay.
He has a point.
Well, Smooth Mage, what are you doing to this guy?
I'll be like, sorry, mate. It's just business as I line up my side. That's
It's
even-
weird because you didn't even hear that line upstairs. But yeah.
It's like my boss compels me to say that.
Well, I
No,
know.
wait a minute. The guy. Wait a minute. The guy
I think
closed
more
the
it's
door.
because they're bounty hunters, right? And then like
No.
it's
Wait a minute. The guy closed the door saying it's just business. The one that
Yeah,
closed the
that's
big door.
true. Yep.
Name of the episode. It's
It's
business.
business.
All right, go ahead.
So,
I feel like you are in a daring position.
Okay, fair enough.
We didn't even talk about effect, buddy, but I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, you shoot him, and what happens is he just falls down. He's like, ah!
And I just smoke a cigarette like, I'm the best at what I do, and what I do isn't nice.
All right.
Metal Gear.
Wolverine.
So Leroy shows up, and he'll get to act. But what command
I
are you
can't.
giving? I don't even think I gave you guys her name. I'm just going to call her leader. What are you giving the thoroughbred leader's command? You give one direct command, and then she's free.
The people we're fighting with are red sashes, right?
Yeah, they're all dead now.
Mm-hmm.
They're all dead. What else is there?
There's no one left inside. There's lots and lots of stuff inside the warehouse. There's lots of boxes.
There's 2 ghosts
All right.
you brought in. That's it.
Well, I only brought one ghost, but there's also Leroy. Okay. I guess my command would be to help us move stuff back to our warehouse.
Okay, all right. So, yeah,
Our loom.
the thoroughbred like enters the body and is just like starts picking up a box and heading for the door, but the door's closed, so she just keeps running into it like a lemming.
That's fine.
Leroy
Don't
shows
need
up,
everything
and Leroy is basically just like, "I'm back," and you can see there's like dark circles under his like ghostly form now. The rest of you don't see anything but the lightning shooting out of him. So like
That's
you
like
don't see
fucking
Leroy's
out.
form because you don't have spirits and you aren't currently attuned to him. All you see is the like electricity that outlines his body. And then he puts his hands together and just starts rubbing them and sends another lightning bolt at Graves. So, Graves, I need you to take severe harm because you are badly burned.
I'm gonna resist.
Okay. Oh, also, I actually need everyone to resist in the first place because you just had a scary ghost show up.
Except for me, right?
Yeah, because you're not in the room.
Yeah.
So, you are having a close encounter with a spirit that is powerful. The first effect is to freeze them in place with fear. You can choose to roll and take stress as normal to resist the effect. All right, so everyone
Graves
has,
doesn't have to do this, right?
Graves does have to do this. This is still scary as fuck.
But he knew he was
what-
coming, right?
Yes, but that just because you walk through a haunted house and you paid for it doesn't make that shit any less scary when someone's like,
It's like, oh crap.
yeah.
So what stat is that? Insight, prowess, or resolve?
It's gonna be resolved. You're losing your shit.
So roll d6 to see if we affect it.
I crit the resistance.
There's no critting resistance, but yeah, you take 0 stress and you resist.
Sure.
Okay, you also take 0 stress and resist.
Can I
Swing
choose
Mage,
to
would
take
you
the
like to
fear?
resist? What?
What happens if I choose to take the fear?
You can't act.
Uh,
You basically just start like freaking out.
yeah, I can't take any of my strikes, so I just start freaking out, running for the door.
Yeah, so what like it's not just the electricity, but probably the boxes start disintegrating again. Like nails
Ooh.
start falling out of them.
Can I
And you're
start
just like,
climbing up
what
the rope?
the shit?
Can I start climbing up the rope since I know the door's locked? It's like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, you actually see like a rope. It's not a rope; it's a sash. You see like a sash next to you just fall down from the ceiling as it's like rotting from both ends inwardly. And now you need to decide if you want to resist the badly burned Emperor style force lightning, Graves.
Yeah.
Okay. How are you resisting it? Do you have armor?
No, I'm just trying to, because it's basically ghost crap, right? So
Yep.
I'm just gonna try and like attune with it to like not to like lessen the effect, like absorb
Okay.
it.
Well,
Almost.
it's prowess to reduce this.
All right.
All right. Let's roll it, and that'll step it down.
Oh my god.
What happened? You roll 1? Yeah, you rolled 2 ones. Okay, you take 5 points of stress, and you lower it down to burned standard harm. Yep.
Burned level 2.
Yep. Okay, now you connect. What do you guys want to do?
Compel Leroy. Or
Okay.
yeah, compel Leroy.
I mean, Leroy's already standing right here, right? I guess you could summon him from directly in front of you. Nothing's stopping you from doing that. Yes.
All right.
Let's see here. Attune. I don't feel like this is desperate. It's probably just daring. Unless you want to make it desperate, because you're crazy like the rest of your party.
Well, all kinds of crazy.
No,
Fucking creepy, man.
I'm not gonna make it desperate this time.
Okay, it's just daring then. And you start at standard effect. You bump it up because of your ghost mask. Do you have anything knocking you down? I think
Yeah, but it's blocked out by my potency.
You what?
I have the reduced effect, but I also have potency.
Okay, so it's still great.
Yeah.
Oh, I was giving you great effect for potency for your spirit mask. Do you have something else that gives you potency as well?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, you're back up to great. Yeah, Devil's Bargain. Oh man, I really want to throw Nyrix in here somewhere, but I don't think it's going to happen.
The prostitute ghost?
You can. I'll tell you what. Here's the Devil's Bargain. You have traded blood with Sitara. You can, like, illegally tap into Sitara's power through this conduit, but that's going to make Sitara pissed as shit. That's my Devil's Bargain.
Okay. Wait. You mean the like the pyramid?
No, you gave Sitara blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're bonded now. You can reach back through that bond and pull a little extra power to help you work on this. But if you do that, Sitara's going to be like, uh-oh, someone's stepping to me.
Oh. I feel like Graves would take the relationship with Sitara for advantage. So yeah, I'll take it.
All right, let's do this. Is this the end of Leroy? Is my
Starts
cat gonna
mewing.
jump?
No, it's the.
That meows.
I'm gonna compel him
What
to get
command are you
into
giving, by the way?
my spirit stone.
Get in my belly.
What's up? Your spirit anchor?
Yeah.
Hello, cat. How are you? Hello, chat. Uh-huh. I know, you want to face toward the camera. For some reason, you like sticking your butt towards cameras. Uh-huh.
All right, 3d6.
I'm just a small...
Oh, crit!
Yeah!
Okay.
Nice. Good stuff.
Today, Leroy.
Get Jenkins.
So what happens is we got the Master Ball thing, where, like, you throw it at it, and the spirit anchor's, like, tilting back and forth, and Leroy's just like, never! I will never be under your command! And, like, ice starts appearing in, like, a snowflake pattern around him, so there's, like, all sorts of fractal shit on the ground. And then, at some point, the spirit anchor stops moving, and he's gone.
It does that thing where you hold B for a bit when it shakes.
Yeah.
And you just like,
Gotta
You just
tap
held
it real
B?
quick.
I spammed B.
no, you hold B, man. Hold B.
You got to spam it. You're doing
Spam
wrong.
it.
No,
You gotta-
hold
you
B.
gotta,
America versus
I
Australia.
never had a Pokemon get out of my ball when I was holding B, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you're a ball-using master, that's for sure.
All right, I walk over and I pick up the spirit stone and just put it in my pocket.
Well, howdy ho, Leroy. Well, well, well.
And then I guess we pick up some. I go to the office.
Yeah, this is the end of the job.
Oh yeah, can I do a survey of like all the equipment here and like organize? Eventually it'll be a hunt because
I
that's
think
environment and
I
stuff.
think Dave or Scarlet being knocked out works well because it balances the coin we would get extra from having the thoroughbred leader help us with one of us having to carry Scarlet back.
Oh no, I'm perfectly fine. I just had a mental snap for a second while I started laughing.
You
I
see
I
me-
do that, Yandere simulator thing where I just have to laugh it off for a while.
Yeah, you're gonna laugh it off, and you won't stop until you get back to the honeycomb.
Yeah, you need
hideout
to sleep.
on top of the loom.
See
we have
me
to
like
carry you back.
you see me pick her up, like put her over my shoulder. Here you go, boss. Let's go.
Okay, you can make a survey here to understand exactly what's in the warehouse that maybe you could loot quickly before someone shows up.
Okay.
You have dominant position, but limited effect.
Do y'all want to do a teamwork thing on this, guys?
Sounds awesome. I have no idea how that works.
You had survey?
I don't have survey at all.
Okay, then I guess it's just me.
Just it sounds a lot safer if it's just you.
Okay. Before anything weird, because you always get my case.
Suffer harm. A box falls on you.
Nah.
You take a lesser harm.
Oh, wait a minute. With that box, can I take the armor that like it breaks the rest of my armor? I'm like, well,
yes.
fuck.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah,
Right,
you're just like, I wonder what's inside this. Ah! And then like your chest plate just.
I would say you have great effect because there's no one left in this place.
It's limited effect because you have to look through lots of boxes quickly.
Okay.
Okay,
You have a definite time disadvantage here.
true. Very, very true. 6.
Okay, you managed to find 10 coin worth of small, easily transportable.
Oh, wait a minute. Can I grab Alyssa's gun? Is it fine? Like the shot?
It's not. It's just a shotgun.
Oh, I thought it'd be like a fancy shotgun. Wait a minute.
No.
That's a shotgun?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's a
but you
blunderbuss.
can't have extra weapons in this game. Like you don't
Yeah,
get
true.
extra weapons.
Ah, fair enough.
It's a blunderbuss. It's a musket meant to fire lots of stuff in a wide area.
Okay, fair enough. I'm like, okay, 10 coins, guys.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here, Queer.
Come over here. Come here.
This should pay for our thing as I
Four.
slip. As I slip 2 coins, like, pay no attention to me, guys. But not really.
All right.
Yeah. That wasn't so bad.
Yes,
As
it was.
expected,
This was
much
4.
was.
God damn it!
I mean-
My cat is trying to open my fucking basement door, and she's actually
Oh
smart.
yeah, I put that little artifact thing in my pocket, or is it gone?
Which artifact thing?
The thing that took her soul. Do we just leave that here?
Yeah,
or is it
it's
gone?
there. Yeah, you
Okay.
can pick it up and take it with you.
Okay. And I got my boss and my loot. It's like, let's roll out, guys.
Okay,
Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo,
let's
as I
do
trash-
end of job.
Okay.
Do-do-do.
That went better than expected. I gotta
Shut
say.
Oh my god. Please.
So what do I have to do for when we get back? Because the thoroughbred leader is carrying a box back to our place. So how
Yeah,
do
I mean, she's
trick
gonna
her?
get back to the place, and then her spirit's just gonna be like,
Yeah, no. But what do I like? I need to do something to get her back into the cage.
she doesn't want to go back in the cage. She's gonna get out as fast as she can.
Does she
I
know
guess
have
if you want to
leeway now?
throw, you have 2 spirit anchors, right? You've got like regular and fine.
Yeah.
You can just, you would just be like, carry this real quick, and just hand her the fine spirit anchor. I'm sorry, you guys only get 8 coin. I thought 10 was the top, but it's just 8.
Fair. It's still a lot of coin. I can't complain.
Okay.
Actually, we get 9 coin, Arthur.
8.
Because of
Fits the
You get
collector?
1 coin directly into your loot
No.
chest.
We get 1 coin directly into our thing. We also get 1 for having fits as a collector
okay.
upgrade.
If you guys want to spend 3 hold, I think that's what it is, right? Oh no, you guys spend a lot more than that. If you have 12 rep that you can spend and 4 coin, you can advance to the next tier as part of this job.
Well, we don't know how much. We don't have 12.
So we
How
have
much do you have right now?
we have 7. We have 8 total hold.
All right. Well, let's see if you get enough from this job. Okay, you get 1 rep per tier of the target and coin based on... Okay, so you guys get 9 coin and then everyone mark on your sheets that you get another coin in your cash drawer, whatever it's called.
Yep. Retirement
Stash.
fund.
I believe the crows are tier 3.
Yeah, they are.
They are, and you've moved from happy with them to definitely unhappy with the crow resistance. Nope, actually they're only tier 2.
And we had the stash.
That doesn't make sense. In the opening scenario, they're described as being tier 3. So we're going to go with tier 3. You're going to get 3 rep from this job.
Okay, so we're at 11 now total.
Yes.
So we
You
need
do
one
not
more.
have enough to move up to the next tier.
Okay.
Okay. There was a high-profile target involved, and there was killing. But you took no other complications.
We didn't kill anyone. There's no body.
Yeah, we killed the slashes.
You definitely killed someone. Yeah.
Well,
I love
hey,
how
they-
your argument is, we didn't kill anyone. There's no body. You can't prove it. There's 4 bodies actually, plus
Hey,
Ambassador
Ned.
Joff Robinson's body is there.
I like the. Okay, here's what's going to happen. They're going to investigate. The only evidence they're going to find is, that's pumpkin spice latte on this guy's face. There's only one place that sells pumpkin spice latte. They
Oh yeah,
flash
by
forward
the way,
to
before
so, like,
I leave, can I remove my bullets so they can't trace me?
Yeah, but they're still gonna trace you guys. The cops
yeah,
aren't idiots.
yeah. They
You
But-
guys
just
have to remember, even if you don't leave bodies, these guys have supernatural investigators. They're just gonna
True.
ask ghosts what happened.
Yeah,
True.
they trace us because I bought the pumpkin spice latte from the only place that this guy goes to, and they happen to recognize me. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes down.
I'm shifting between either contained or loud and chaotic for how
It was
that battle
closed.
went.
It was in
It
close
was
to our house. I
contained.
feel like it was contained.
I feel like it was contained. All right, so you get 6 heat.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, 1,
That's almost
2,
an entire
3.
tier, right?
4.
But we have all this money to turn off the heat, though.
Yeah, we didn't go up a thing.
Okay, now we roll entanglements. Did you guys take the thing where I roll entanglements twice?
Yes. No.
Okay.
When you
we
roll
did.
entanglements, roll 2 die, keep the one you want. Reduce heat on the crew. When you reduce heat on the crew, take an extra die. Yeah.
Okay, you can either choose interrogation or arrest.
Interrogate. What is arrest?
Interrogation is one of you is rounded up and questioned, and you can
Can
bribe
we
your way out.
choose who's
Yeah, that's
interrogated?
No, I choose who's interrogated randomly.
And this is
Arrest.
before we remove stress?
Yes. And arrest is an inspector presents a case file of evidence to a magistrate beginning prosecution. The Blue Tails send a detail to arrest you, pay them off with 3 coin, or take +3 heat.
Either way, we're paying 3 going.
Wait, so
Bling, bling.
investigation, we still have to pay 3 coin?
Yes. I will tell you if investigation goes down, I'm definitely going to add something to your blue coat investigation timer.
And
Because
if arrest
even if you
goes
pay
down?
them off at some point, with all this evidence stacking up against you, someone's going to be like, it's time to take them down.
Let's do the other one that doesn't click that timer. And pay 3
why
coins.
is arrest-
Do it
Either way,
here.
we play 3 coins, but we do the one that doesn't advance the clock.
Alright, yeah, let's do the one where we get not interrogated, arrested.
You want to do arrested, you're sure.
That's the one that doesn't advance the clock, right? So,
No, interrogation is the one that doesn't advance the clock.
well, let's do that one.
That's it. Do the one that doesn't advance the clock.
Okay, so on your way back to the
Hideout.
honeycomb hideout, 4 bluecoats show up, and they have rifles, and one of them has a spiritual shock stick and a spirit beam charm, one in each hand, and they're like, Lady Henning, you're under arrest for suspicion of involvement with a break-in at the manor of one Lady Rima. You're coming with us.
You see me with her
Wait.
in my hand laughing, and you see me like look at her, and I'm like, and I just pull out my hand with money. She's not really well right now.
You're gonna hand them 3 coin.
Yes, because she's not well right now. As I look at her, as she's like laughing crazily over my shoulder.
So hang on a second. How was I implicated in the Rima?
You roll it.
Suspicion. You're just suspected.
But I was with her when it happened.
Yes.
So she suspected that I was the one that stole her thing when I was with her?
That doesn't necessarily mean that she suspects it. It means the police suspect it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, sorry, the lady is kind of hurt. I'm her personal bodyguard. Here's some coin as your problems.
So the leader just looks over the coin bag. He's like, oh, one of these days they're going to pay us a right proper wage, so I don't feel like I need to take this just to feed my starving kids.
I put my hand on his shoulder.
Bunch of cons.
I put my hand on his shoulder. It's okay. He will go to college.
There's plenty
I
of
think you
job
mean university.
opportunities.
You know what?
Look,
Yes.
it's better if you don't talk, Spider. Seriously.
You're not there. You're laughing hysterically over my shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, there's plenty of job opportunities if you know where to look. I'm sure your son will be fine.
I'll pay your son to clean my basement in the nude.
Henry.
What the fuck, dude?
That's what I think of whenever you talk, man.
That's fucked up.
It's almost as bad as Jade Region for the last 2 weeks.
All right.
No offense, but it's still pretty bad.
So
Like,
we
that
have-
laugh is so bad.
We have 6 coin left.
Yes.
All right. So, Arthur, I'm going to instantly go and fucking do some powder.
You're traumatized out though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
good
What
job.
does that mean?
You reduce all of your stress, and you take a trauma level.
Oh, is that what that means? So, what is my
Yep.
trauma then?
Level 1.
But what is it?
Whatever
That's a
you
good
want.
question.
Trauma increases the amount you get from indulging your vice.
No, that's
Yes.
vice.
Doesn't he also?
If you have trauma, it increases like at 0
No,
trauma. You
your
get
vice
2.
rating increases when you.
Trauma.
Overindulge.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
When a PC marks their 8th and final stress box, they suffer a level of trauma. When you mark a level of trauma, clear all your stress percentage. You also improve your vice rating by 1.
Oh, yeah. Well, increase your vice rating by 1, I guess.
You get more druggy.
That's rough. That's rough.
I mean, your trauma is like you're just like maybe I should start thinking about retiring.
So I take a trauma. Is that what you're saying?
Yep. You just mark a trauma box and you increase your vice from 1 to 2.
Okay.
When you have 4
This is the
trauma,
only
your
way
character's
vice
retired.
increases.
And how that character lives after this point is based on
How much stash you have?
how much stash you have.
Okay. So my vice is at 2 now?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Out of a total of 4, right?
Yep.
Because you always start with 1, so...
So basically, every time you go out, you heal 3 now. Because you're really stressed out. It's like, damn, I need this flow.
Okay. Alright. Well, I don't need to fucking do that, because I got no stress. That
Yep.
laughing made me
You
feel
feel
good.
fine.
Feel fine.
So when does she come to? Next mission or at the end of the game? I mean,
Now.
at the end of
She's here now.
Oh yeah, cool. It's like I salute to her. Like I'm glad you're back in back in action, ma'am. You was kind of losing it.
I just sort of
Had the bright
smirk,
guard.
smirk at him. I'm just like, what can I say? I got everything I wanted.
Yes, ma'am. As I give my salute and do the James.
Yeah, when you
like,
say that, you feel like your mark from Satara burning a little bit.
Yeah. Alright.
You did get
you watch-
everything Satara promised you.
yeah, you see me do the James salute from like Mass Effect and like to completely about face and walk away.
Wow. James Vega? Really? That's who you
No,
want to
not
do?
James. I'm talking about the other guy from 2. The
Alright,
one that was like military guy.
So,
Oh.
That
No
guy.
one knows who that guy is because they hate him.
It was
His
okay.
loyalty mission was the best one, though.
I don't
It
know what you
was.
guys
It
talking
was
He had no
interesting.
personality, and then they did the loyalty mission. I was like, wow, this is deep as fuck.
Yeah, he has to bury that crap.
Anyways. Guys, we're playing a game here. In case you
We are.
didn't wonder.
We're playing a
Yes.
game where we talk about Mass Effect.
So we've got a couple of things we can do now.
Oh,
down
Jacob. That's his
Jacob
name.
Taylor. Yep.
here. So we can reduce some heat. Now, Arthur, do you remember if the Fitz bribing the bluecoats was so that whenever we take heat, we take less? Or is that whenever we reduce heat, we take more?
We upgraded it by 1. We upgraded them the coin and the heat. Because that's what you did last. You did the coin 1 session before. You did the heat
Right,
last
you're
session.
upgrading the heat this time.
Yeah, we haven't finished that clock yet. It's still 3 off.
Okay.
So what you want to do with all that coin?
But what I'm saying is, did we agree that it was remove the heat as we get it, or remove the heat when we remove extra heat when we do remove heat?
I think it's to remove 1 heat at the end of a job.
Okay, I think that's what it was too.
It's just like the coin.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna finish that one.
Well, okay. That's your first action. Let's
That's
roll
my first
for it.
action. Yeah, and that was, I believe, consort, if I remember correctly.
Yep. It's whatever the connections one is.
It's complete.
Is 6-3?
Yeah. 5 and 4 is
Yep.
2, and 3 to 1 is 1. So. Excellent. So next time we do on a mission, we get 1 less heat. I'm going to put that right next to the 1 coin thing here that I have. -1 heat. Cool. All right. We're making good use of fits, that's for sure. And then I'm going to reduce heat with my other. So I get an extra 1d, and our tier's up, so we're rolling 3 now? Is that right? 3 dice to remove heat?
Your tier is only 1.
So yeah, but we have the slippery effect, which gives us an extra d.
So then that's 2.
Okay, it's 2. All right.
Okay, that's your second action.
So what does that mean? Just 1 heat?
You can pay coin to up the level.
Nah, I don't want to do that.
You can pay coin to do it again, which will be a better choice.
Yeah, that's almost always going to be a better choice.
All right, I will pay.
So we all have max coin because of the fact we got like extra gold we didn't know about.
I'm gonna.
You're
That
going
goes
to
in your
reduce the
stash.
crew
though.
coin from 6 to 5?
Yeah, I'll do that and do it again.
Okay.
There we go. That's better.
Okay.
So that's 4.
Reduce another 3.
So reduce another 3 heat.
Yep.
All right. So now we're at 3 heat. So someone else can take a spin on that wheel now.
Okay, I'll step up to the plate. Okay, first I'm gonna.
Do you guys
go on
mind if I remove 1 coin and put it into the crew stash? So we're at 4.
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright.
So we're down to 4 right now.
Yeah. So 4
Okay.
left, but we have a full.
So, go on a date. This time it's a redhead. She's a nurse at the hospital that Buddy got kicked out of.
So you're gonna double up on your stuff again?
Oh no, I'm just doing this as role playing.
So are you starting to develop a thing for redheads? Is that what's going on?
Yep, I look for guidance towards them because they're badasses apparently. Drinking the pumpkin spice, it's like, and I'm like, don't eat the meat pies.
Is that a redhead thing now? All
Yeah.
redheads drink pumpkin spice?
Yeah, apparently so. So I can get some stress off me because I'm like 1 click from trauma. Because I'm like, oh, no, that's my XP. I don't want to give up. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's my XP. That's 1 click. My trauma isn't that high then.
Oh, I should point out that even though Lissa died, the crows managed to bring the red sashes and lampbacks back under their control, and the crows now completely control the Crow's Foot district.
Okay. Going to spend my second action removing harm and resetting all my armors because I'm like, yeah.
Do you have any level 2 harms?
Nope, just level 1.
Okay, well then they're all gone, and your
And
armor's
I
all
fixed all my armors. Like my heavy took it, my light took it, my mental took it.
Yeah.
There we go.
So how much coin does it cost to do that? Because I also need to recover my light armor and fix a stage 1 harm.
just 1 recover will do all of that.
Okay. Well, if anyone has any coin left, I'll do that. But you guys.
You should have 2 coin, dude.
I know. I'm just if there's any
Okay.
left over. But yeah, that's what I'm letting
And you guys
do that.
specifically have a doctor who works for you named Sawbones. So
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
he does all your work for you. So yeah, spend a coin if you want to recover all your armor and treat all level 1 harms.
I'll wait for everyone to finish their stuff first.
Okay.
Okay, I spend one of my personal coin to go on a second date. This time it's a brunette.
You can
she-
actually like just have the first one be bigger if you want, instead of spending a second coin. And remove.
Yeah, but then he
recover-
risks.
Then I have to risk
Penalties.
losing all my stuff.
I mean, yeah, it's an option, but yeah.
Yeah, I did it once, but it's like, I really don't want to do that again.
Come on,
And I
buddy.
spend my last. I'll wait to see if anything's left over from our stash money thing before I spend 1 more coin.
Okay. So that was your personal coin, that one?
Yeah, that one was my personal coin.
Graves?
I'm gonna indulge my vice twice. Because even after getting trauma, I went right back up to 7 stress immediately.
Oh wow! So hang on, your vice has gone up as well. Your level 2 vice.
Yeah, so I
You traumaed out as well?
I was the first one to trauma out.
Oh, okay.
I traumaed in the flashback.
That's true.
Um,
Wait, are we talking about the flashback where you brought the ghost to you?
yeah.
That never happened.
You told.
Yeah, I told you specifically it didn't happen because Compel lets you draw people to you. You don't have to flashback it.
Yeah.
I know I
It's
said
not-
initially that you did have to, but then after I read Compel, I said
That's
you
what
don't
you
have to.
do.
So you're not actually traumatized out. You're fine.
No, I feel like I still would be, because like, to compel it towards me, I would have had to let it out of the cage anyway, so.
Okay. All right.
He just
I want
wants
the
that.
trauma.
He just wants that extra vice,
Fine.
man.
Fine.
He just wants an extra vice.
I
Don't
want to
take
point
that
out
shit
if you
away
were
from him.
traumatized out, you actually couldn't act at the end there because you would have been lying on the floor catatonic.
I feel like then his last
sure.
action would
The
have.
trauma was in the flashback, though. Like, I would have.
Yeah, but then during the time now, either way, it's something to keep track of in the future. You're
Yeah.
fine. You're still traumatized out. That's all there is to it.
I'm gonna spend one of my coin to just finish off that fucking clock.
Oh, which clock's that?
A ghost virality. It's a 5 out of 6, so just spending the coin will finish it.
Yeah.
You got Leroy back in the box.
So,
Okay, so what you've discovered about ghost virality is that they can be kept in some measure of sanity as long as they are contained within a body and carefully monitored over. They need to have constant contact with other ghosts. The more contact they have with human and the less contact they have with ghosts, the more likely they are to go insane.
the more contact with humans?
Yes, more contact with humans, less with ghosts equals crazy ghosts.
Fair enough.
Which is why Leroy went batshit.
Yes, because he spent all his time in the Scotland embassy away from all other ghosts and did nothing to talk to people all day. That's the secret of ghost virality.
But I guess our ghosts that are in the pen are pretty sane because they got other ghosts to hang out with.
Also
What you do for
true.
your time? It's like, what you did with your time? I try to kill these mofos, but they got me first. They smoking a ghost cigarette.
A death stick.
Alright.
No. No. No.
Hey,
And
you can't make references if I can't.
Can't make bad
So-
references.
if I use my
Alright,
other
I'll give you that
coin
one.
to recover, can I start a clock for level 2 harm and also do all the level 1 stuff?
Yeah.
Alright, so I get all my armor back, I remove my level 1 harm, and I just...
And
Oh,
it's a 4-part clock.
alright. Do I get to roll that now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or do I have to do another action? Okay,
Nope.
what do I
Roll
roll?
it now.
What clock are you
You
making?
had
Sawbones
+1
fixing me.
to the effect level because you have sawbones.
Okay. So what? How many die do I roll?
Treating harm is a long-term project. Use the cruise tier as a default trait. So you roll.
1.
Alright. 6.
Hey, that's what you need to heal.
Yeah, and with Sawbones' help, it's 4, so he instantly recovers your harm for you.
There you go.
Dope.
How much harm did you have?
I had a level 1 and a level 2 harm.
Dang.
So I'm fixed.
Yeah.
And I'm broke, so I'll leave it to somebody else.
All right.
Okay.
Spider.
Ah, well, how much heat do we still have remaining?
3. So if you were to do 1 or 2 of them, that'd be awesome. But
Yeah, I'm gonna try and reduce a little bit of heat by.
all right.
How should we go about that? Spread some misinformation. What? How do I roll? Is it always the same roll for?
Yeah, 2d6.
Okay. I will reduce some of that heat
By 2, I guess.
by 2.
Alright, I'll remove that.
Okay.
I feel like that's good enough.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And
We started this session with 1 heat, so yeah.
Yeah. And I'd like to indulge in my vice just a little bit.
Alright, the priest goes that way.
I got a message here for chat. You know what, Terry the Hut? You deal with it.
Terry the Hut.
I feel like they didn't land properly on my face. There we go.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Deal with it.
Yeah. I'm also gonna spend two of my own coin to do some training because I am vastly behind.
Okay,
and,
well, you need to do it in... You can't do it in...
Stats, you have to do an experience.
Yeah.
Yep. You have to take due to your XP pool.
Yeah,
You know
I'll
what?
do that.
I don't understand why... Like, it makes literally no sense that you could do enhancement. Because you can just take the XP from the book and put it into the thing that you want, right?
Well, the one in the X book costs 8. The one from the other one costs 6. It's cheaper technically.
Oh.
There's that.
Well, what I'm saying is we don't need to advance the group, the gang, because we can literally put XP, spend coin to do training in our playbook, then take that XP from the playbook and put
Nope.
it into...
No, when you're assigned experience at the end of the match, you can put that into your playbook or your stat. But when you're training your playbook, you can't just transfer it.
Gotcha. That makes
Yeah.
more sense, I guess.
Is that
Because
how
I
much?
still got like a 1 point into, what was it, from that last training, because I did 2 trainings and 2 different things the first game I played, then he was like, stop! So I still got 1 random point in prowl, in paralysis, it's just sitting there. It's like, I need to train that if I can finish it off, or I could just leave it alone. Either way.
1 point in prowl.
And what's the physical one?
Prowess.
Prowess. Because this is before, because I trained it like insight and prowess, and then I trade insight, and he's like, no, we're not supposed to do that, but you can finish it off kind of thing. So
Right.
that one just kind of just sitting there like looking at me. It's like, finish me, and I'm like, maybe later.
So, what kind of do we have any money left?
We have 4 left.
Yep.
Okay.
I was going to wait to see what everybody else do before I go spend that.
Yeah, I would like to spend 1 more coin to repair my shit and get rid of my harm, but...
I would like to spend. I'd be happy with spending some of that.
Yeah. How about each of us get 1 coin to do 1 extra action? Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, so Arthur, I'm going to repair my shit, my leather armor, and take off my harm. What do I need to do that?
Do you have level 2 harm
No,
or higher?
no. I
And
only
you
have the
just
cut
need to
belly.
pay 1 coin to do an extra action and just recover. That's it.
Okay, cool. So I bust down the door in the sawbones, and I got like this little tiny cut on my stomach, and I'm just like, make it go away! It's ghastly.
Sawbones is just like, calm your shit down, woman. I'm spending more time repairing your dumb armor than I am. You just need stitches. Hold still. Stop laughing. Or maniac.
All right.
Okay.
So, long-term projects can be. There's no real set rule for how they work.
You just make a
Yeah.
clock.
I just
Yeah, it's
make
not-
something up.
And Arthur will tell you how much it is and what role you need to assign to it. So what are you trying
You
to
guys
do?
decide that together.
Well, of course, I'd like to do something where I can use those stats of mine that are actually good.
Well, why don't you make a clock that gives you XP, like I do?
That's
What's your clock? What are you? You're a hound. What are you?
lurk.
All right.
I need
so
to
you're
do.
infiltration or athletics. Okay. Well, why don't you try and start a clock for like infiltrating like homes to see if there's anything worth taking. Or hell, I
Do
mean,
that.
like you could use athletics to like scale buildings to see if stuff's worth taking. That
There's that, but
might work.
What about something more interesting, like following the blue cloaks around and getting a read on their patrol routes to help us out in missions
Okay.
in some manner?
Like how? What would that do? Like reduce
goal?
heat?
Like reduce heat, reduce the chances of them catching us or something,
Or interfering.
interfering. I don't know what Arthur would let
Helping with
this do.
engagements, perhaps.
Like
Something
if we
so-
know their patrol routes, maybe we can just literally do the missions when we know that there is when they're at the end of their patrol, so that they're less groggy or whatever. I don't know, Arthur.
Yes, something of that.
I feel like if you did that, you could use it for one mission to reduce the amount of heat you have by 1 tier.
And then I would argue that clock has to be pretty small then.
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
If you wanted something more permanent, I would give you a 6-part clock, and it would be called Intercept the Bluecoats, and it would be to find out who's actually investigating you, so you could kill them first.
Oh, I like
before
that
they
one.
finish their case against you, and their case is pretty well along. It's at 6 of 8.
You said the magic word. Let me stab somebody. I like that clock. I'll take that one.
Okay.
Intercept the blue cloaks.
And I feel like that's almost certainly going to have to use Prowl.
Yeah. And can I add any dice to this in any manner?
No.
Nope, you just use prowl.
I just roll prowl.
Yep. You can keep spending coin or actions to do it again, but you don't add anything to it.
Crap.
So 1.
Yep.
And
1.
Does that still give me XP?
At the end of the session.
At the end of the session, when I ask if you've done something that aligns with your beliefs, then that'll almost certainly be yes.
Okay. Well, that's that then. I love my beliefs. Sneak around, be creepy, and stab people. I believe, sir.
Who doesn't love their beliefs? So, did
Yeah.
we say we all get an extra coin to do more stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can do another thing if you want.
All right.
How much do you guys have left? Like
3.
3?
Oh, no, wait, 3, because
Okay.
had 4 left over.
Yeah, I want to start a new clock.
Okay. What is it for?
I want to learn the actual mechanism for like possession of a live spirit. So like a ghost taking over a living person.
Okay, it's going to be 8 parts.
Interesting.
And that's something that doesn't happen very often. So you're trying to like force it to happen
Yeah.
on command. Okay,
You might want to remove those lesser focus and lesser respect.
I will be shortly.
Okay.
You've still
Sure,
got
thanks.
You've still got the invent the scope clock, Dom. By the way.
I know I still got that one, but I'm thinking about the hunting one I could do with my BFF, the bounty hunter, that can help the party. That's what I'm trying to think in my head. It's like, we already got heat taken off a little bit.
Well, why don't you create a clock alongside of the intercept the bluecoats? Just find a good position to take them out from a distance.
Yeah, there we
So-
go.
Do you want live possession to be study or attune?
It'll probably be study again.
Okay, all right, let's roll it. Okay, you move 1 tick
It
ahead.
started.
It's begun.
Narratively, getting a 1 works because it's a very rare phenomenon. It's probably not too well documented, so it makes sense that it's hard to find info.
Yeah.
So, what would I do with my bounty hunter friend BFF to help intercept the coats?
Yeah, find a good place to ambush them along the along a projected line that they have.
Yeah, to make the shots easier. There you go.
Well, I would say not to make the shots easier, but to go into that mission with a dominant position.
There we go. Is that fair enough, Arthur?
Explain it to me again.
we want to find a ambush location so that we can intercept the bluecoats.
I feel like you guys already have that, right? That's Thor's clock.
Yeah, but this is Dom doing something to help with that mission. Like Thor's.
You can't. So you can't.
Double down.
I don't know actually.
So Thor's clock, in my opinion, is to find who's doing it.
Who's doing it?
Dom's clock is to find a location to do it in.
Like, we're looking for good points in the city. Like, okay, if they came from here, we can do like rally right here real quick. If they came from here, we can rally right here real quick.
And I would say the reward of completing the clock in time would be that we're in a dominant position when we attack them.
I feel like I can offer you a different opportunity.
Okay.
It would be called defensive perimeter, and it'd be a 6-part clock to set up a network around your main base to like have somebody start whistling when they see the cops coming or when they see known
I like
badasses
that.
coming. Yeah.
It's like eyes in the ears. It's like Timmy's like fellow
Orphans.
Yeah. There you go. It's like caw.
So this is going to be called Omar coming.
Okay.
Omar coming.
And that's using Hunt, I
Excellent.
guess.
I feel like that would probably be using consort.
Well, I'm trying to use Hunt in a way. That's
Hunt is gather information about a location. Yeah, I can accept that.
okay.
All right, you're spending a coin to activate this,
You got a coin that I
and
got
you get
free.
3, so it's halfway there.
Okay, then
So
I'll
we're at
burn one of
2.
my personal coins to go ahead and do it again.
Okay.
My last personal coin. Let's do this.
Hey, there
Bam.
you go.
Okay, next time anyone shows up to ambush you on a job or anywhere, you're going to be in a dominant position. So let me write that down.
Are you writing that down?
Yeah,
I'm
well,
writing
you
it
guys
down.
should also write it down so that if I forget, you can be like, but wait!
All right, I'll put it in the notes.
Orphan Network. That's what I call it.
Omar's coming, man.
Omar's coming.
Because that's,
Get it right.
you know. Anyway. So we got 9 coin from that last mission, and 3 of them went to bribes, and how much of the rest of them
2.
was spent?
We have 2 coins
I
left.
thought Dom just spent 2 of them. Oh, he spent 1 from his personal. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
We have 2
So-
coins left.
And what happens if we don't spend those? We
We have to carry them around.
We can split them to stashes too.
Yeah,
Whatever works.
stashes are no fun.
stashes are end game, man. That's the whole point
Yeah.
of this game.
That's why we did the other thing to get our stash up before we could be like doing stuff.
Investments, yeah.
Investments.
Investments?
Yes,
We have investments?
we do. Yes.
What does that do?
Oh god, it's whenever we do a mission, we get 1 coin in our stash automatically.
No.
Ooh,
Nobody
can
told
we?
me.
No, we've been
Orphan-
telling you that every time we feed a mission, man.
Can I? Hey, can I come up with nicknames for the orphans that are working under me?
You can do whatever you like.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do this weekend. Is come up with nicknames.
So yeah, 2 coins. Whoever has, as long as you don't throw them in your stash, I'm happy for someone to put coins into, to hold onto them if you have space.
I have space for 2 coins.
Right, there you go.
I have space.
Well, each of you get
I
1
think
coin then.
I think everybody has space for coins.
Oh,
I spent all my coins to train.
yeah, that's selfish. So.
Yeah. Yeah, but let's not forget I have 0 level ups.
He has a point.
Yeah.
I need some stuff.
All right. Well, yeah. Each of you take 1 coin. You cool with that, Dom?
I'm cool with that.
Cool. There you go. All right. All right,
I
Arthur.
think me and Henry are leading the XP train, so it's like
Yeah.
You want
I
to
have
take
a
a
lot of
break,
stuff.
come back, and do XP?
Yeah,
Sure,
okay.
I guess. takes us a really long time to sort this out, so we're doing XP, apparently, right now. So, Arthur, take this train and drive it into the XP station.
The job's over. It's time to do XP.
Oh.
Who wants to go first tonight?
I guess I can go first. I've got some stuff written down.
All right, Slide. Did you address the tough challenge with deception or influence?
Yeah, I got past that guard by giving him coffee.
You felt like that was a tough challenge?
Yeah, he was gonna do something, and I said, "Here's some coffee, bro."
He wasn't going to do anything. He was going to let you in.
Well, I felt like it was a tough challenge.
Well, that's not a tough challenge. You didn't roll for anything either. You
You did sway two different people into letting you get close to them with weapons.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, those I would say yes.
All right,
You
so
get 2 XP.
2 XP. Okay. It was one of them the Lissa holding the pyramid?
Yes, the other one would be the red sash you hit with pumpkin spice latte.
Hell yeah, I did. I consorted with Fitz to bribe the bluecoats. Using my influence.
Did you do that this time?
Yeah, we finished off that
That wouldn't be addressing a challenge with deception or influence. I think.
Yeah, I
that
used my
help.
influence. That's what consort is.
Okay, I mean, I'll allow for it. You're just not going to get a second XP somewhere else down the line for the same thing.
All right, killing off the I think that's it for that.
Okay. Did you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
First off, my background, the Scovelin heritage talk about measurement system.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got one here for killing off the competition as an ambition.
Did that cause a problem for you? It doesn't sound like it caused a problem for you at all. Sounds like it worked out great for you.
It's actually expressing my drives.
Well, you said ambitions.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll give one for you for drives.
Okay. In terms of... I don't think I did anything that gave us any problems, I don't think, this session.
I don't think
Aside
so
from the whole maybe trying to investigate the pyramid thing so that we can
I don't
get
think
gold
you had
on it.
any part in that.
No, I
That was
did.
my thing.
I wanted to do the dipping of the gold, remember?
Mm,
And I even helped with that roll, so...
That didn't cause a problem, though.
It almost killed Dom.
Well, technically, that was
That was
my...
Dom
That's a
doing it on his own.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
didn't cause a problem with it.
Alright.
Dom could get XP for that, but you can't get XP for Dom's actions. Yeah, so that's you. Who's up next?
I'll go.
Okay. Whisper. Did you address a tough challenge with arcane power or knowledge?
Absolutely. I did the thing to learn about the pyramid for the gold.
Okay.
I compelled both the thoroughbred leader and Leroy. I don't know if one of them counts or the other one. Like I think Leroy would count because he was lightning infused, but I'm not sure about the thoroughbred if that counts as a tough challenge.
I'll accept it.
All right. And I think
I'll accept it because the consequences for failure would have been horrible for you.
fair enough.
Yeah.
And I think that's all for addressing tough challenges.
Okay. Did you express beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
Yes. I showed my books to Scarlett and gave her my initials.
I actually saw that as no boys allowed, but that's alright.
How did that express any of those?
Well, I would have these books from like my family or whatever when they were studying ghosts, and
Okay.
I feel like my name
So this isn't just your journal. This is actually like the collective scientific works of your family.
Well, there's more than one book. Like,
Uh,
I have my own journal for personal
I think his
study.
last name is Dean, and his last name is Winchester. He has a book of all his family's information on
So-
ghosts, demons.
That would explain why
we
my initials are
didn't
NE.
really cover that. That's the thing. We didn't cover. You just said you were looking into books. You didn't say you were looking into your family's like secret ledgery. I'll give you one for it, but it also means that Dave's character now knows you have those things, and that they are quite valuable. Just in case she ever needs some extra money, he can sell them out from under you. Maybe make a few copies, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that expressed my beliefs was I opted to put Leroy into a spirit stone instead of just killing it.
Yep, I'll give you one for that.
And the starting the possession clock, but I don't know if that counts as expressing.
Yeah, I'll give you one for that too.
You also finished off that other clock.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yep, you take one for that as well.
Cool. And I think that's all for expressing.
So how many levels did you get? 9?
Wow.
Nine level ups?
That's 7 experience so far.
Nice. Dump it all into resolve. Get that attune up to level 3.
All right, now it's problems. All right. I drew the ire of Satara twice. Once for inspecting the pyramid when I was told not to, and the other one for taking the devil's bargain.
Those haven't become problems yet, but they will, so I'll let you forward that EXP to you in effects. Yeah, take it.
All right. And in compelling the thoroughbred, I took the extra die to release Leroy early instead of the 24 hours. I feel like that's a problem with my... I mean, we killed him, but it was a problem at the time.
Yeah. I feel like we're getting dangerously close to double dipping there, but I'll give that to you.
Okay. Like I said, I didn't know if all of these would count, so...
I'll give it to you for now, but I'll squint my eyes and make weird noises.
Yeah, you're good at that.
10 experience.
So
Jesus.
basically you're a fry, right? In Futurama, just look at it. I don't know where I'm looking at.
It's not as bad as me getting 16 experience one episode, so don't worry about that.
That was pretty bad.
So look at Dave. Dave's like, well, I just got an EP in here real quick, so welcome to the streams for...
I don't know why you keep stealing my shit, man. You come up with your own stuff, you know what I'm saying?
I do have my own stuff.
What is it?
I'm going to save it for the outro. It's my usual outro where I'm like, I'm not going to talk about this, but you could find me at these locations if you wanted to.
Welcome to the Flim Flam, guys. My name is Arthur, AP Gaming Real Flim Flam Edition.
Flim flam. What?
Welcome to the Gym Jam, guys. My name is
Why
Arthur
don't you just be
Perkins.
like, my name is Arthur Perkins, and this is AP Gaming Real. I'm the GM for tonight's session. This is
Yeah.
week XXX. 'cause
I'm not
that's how
going
it
to say
starts.
that. You can say that later.
Every
Anyway.
single one of my streams, Dave. That's my
You and the
jam.
monkey. Come on.
You don't want to steal my thing because it's not as cool as your thing. You should take flattery as sincerest form of imitation or whatever.
I'm tired of shit, and I was still.
Yep. All right,
imitation
Thor, let's
is
go
the
with you.
sincerest. Oh man, you don't want to.
Well, you're a creepy fucking lurk, right?
All he does is
man. Yeah, I am. But
All right.
let's see. What did I do? Let's see. I stabbed somebody using
Wait.
growl.
We need to address tough challenges using infiltration or athletics. And I feel like you didn't do a lot of that, but I'm willing to hear you out.
Yeah. I stabbed the guy.
He
at the
infiltrated
back.
his knife into the guy's back.
Yeah.
I'll give him 1 XP for that, simply because there was some stealth going on.
Yeah, I wish it kind of was a little more like lurks doing stealth stuff should get XP, not just infiltrating or whatever. You can't get if we're going by the book, you don't get experience by infiltrate by sneakily stabbing
mean-
someone. But you do get it for like walking past a door without anyone seeing you. It's kind of just like ooh, fucking.
Going by the book, I have to say it feels like some playbooks have it stupidly easy compared to some others.
Like which playbook do you think is the easiest to get XP from?
I think Cutter is pretty easy. You talk smack to somebody, you punch them in the face.
Yeah, talk smack, or well, if you've got as soon as you've got the abilities, clearly Whisper can just
Just
do it.
like
Yeah, but you
magic
need to
stuff.
get experience to get abilities. So,
Yeah, but minors.
so here's what you
You
do
gotta
if you
have
want to
it.
get experience as a lurk. Instead of coming in with us, you infiltrate the building so that you can be a surprise backup later.
Yeah, but we were going.
Doesn't matter. Regardless of what the plan is, I infiltrate the building, Arthur. Give me XP.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay.
Done. That's what you gotta
I'll do that next time. I'm just gonna go.
And I could go with you.
do. Yeah.
I don't care what your plan is. I'm going to stealthily go in there.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to acrobatically jump across
Like-
this place.
And when you
Your
fail,
options.
you can do what Chris did when he failed on that party when he tried to infiltrate and just get wrecks. So,
I got
like,
fucking shot.
yeah.
I got shot.
So, like, yeah, I mean, there are bonus, like,
I got shot.
for example, most of our stuff has been, like, face value stuff, right? Because that's subtle gangs or whatever, but you don't have to follow the entryway that everyone else does, and you can get XP for it. I mean, it's up to you whether you want to break away from the party and go off solo.
I think you're going to be my stealth buddy. That's why I like you.
I'm gonna need to do that, I think.
Hmm.
So the only things I can really count is that and doing lurk stuff to expedite a clock.
That would be during the next part, which is believes, tribes, heritage, or background.
Yeah.
So what did you express there? You started a clock that relates to your abilities, which is creep up behind people and kill them.
Yeah,
So take an XP for that.
yeah.
Did you express any other beliefs, tribes, heritage, or background?
Not enough that I can really think that it would count as XP, other than
Okay.
I mean, I did some talking, and usually was told to shut up because I was creeping everybody out.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you 1 XP just for that, because you were causing problems with your...
Players.
So, did you make any problems with your obsessions, ambitions, or faults?
My obsession to do a creepy voice caused problems. Other than that, I don't really think so.
I mean, did your heritage come up at all?
Not this time around.
No, it could have. You could have jumped in while we were talking about the Scotland's obviously inferior metric system and talk about how the Acarosian method is clearly the best, but
That is true.
you dropped the ball on that one. You dropped it approximately 1.3 meters.
Fuck you, Arthur.
Yeah. But, I did drop that at, 2 a.m., so...
That's not our problem, man. Seriously, that's like, it's so late for me. It's like, I don't care. You're here playing the game, man. You're like bummed out you don't get XP, and you're like, man, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, well, too bad.
Hey, what is it? What, I'm trying to get desperate action sympathy XP. Isn't that a thing?
Nope.
No.
Shit.
Last but
Okay.
not least.
Yeah, okay, yeah. No desperate actions, blah, yeah.
Again, a double fuck you, Arthur, for that ratatata joke.
The Tata.
So
Yeah, it's
I
great.
get
Get
So I
double
get-
fucked, bro.
I get 3 XP.
Yay.
Yeah.
Do you level up yet?
Yeah, I do, and that's just because I've been spending a ton of money and time on training.
Well, how about this? How about this?
I
Arthur, give him an
barely
XP because his ambition to better himself is taking away from funds from the party.
There you go.
Yeah, my sole ambition.
I'll give you that.
See? You gotta work it, man. You gotta
Gotta
work it
work
like
it.
I work it.
Got twerk it.
Yeah.
Get low.
Yeah,
Got to pimp
That
the
is-
system. Man.
Yeah, that's it.
that is
That's a
actually,
move.
which is actually true. That is my ambition to better myself.
Then why the
Okay.
fuck aren't you doing that? Like, seriously.
I am doing
You
that.
should be rolling in XP. You should be like, Arthur, I spend all my time thinking about myself. So, for every minute we play this game, I get 1 XP.
You're right. You're right, Arthur. I
This
should
is
be
why
getting more
Arthur has
XP.
to end early because of our shenanigans.
It takes an
think,
hour
hey.
to calculate how much XP Thor gets.
I mean, I only care about myself. I don't care how much I creep people out, and all I want to do is come out ahead.
Creep
So
other people
I
out.
feel like I could.
yeah, I
get,
should be getting a ton of XP.
I
you're
feel like
right.
I could get Thor an extra experience for causing problems.
Yeah,
After he stabbed the guy, he went back into hiding instead of helping fucking.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
But what are you going to
Smooth
do with
page.
that?
Very
Kill
well.
it.
Shit about you guys. I went back into hiding.
I shall award you another XP.
For being a coward. Brave,
Not a
brave
coward.
Sir Robin.
Not a cow. I'm not a coward.
See,
I just
smooth.
don't give a
Just
shit
gotta,
about you
gotta
guys.
pimp your playbook, man.
Got pimp it.
Why, thank you.
Speaking of pimping.
Thank you, gentlemen. You have upped my XP from 3 to 5. According to the metric system, that is a 66% increase.
Actually, that is exactly 2. Because our numbers are square. Unlike you bitches. It's like extra 2.7 blah blue blue blue. Anyway. Yeah, so there you go, Thor. You just gotta know how to work Arthur. He's
Gotta milk it.
malleable.
Yeah.
So
You gotta give him that hand job on the table
yeah.
with that voice.
Do you like what I do with your ding?
So awesome. But if I keep talking like this, can I get some more XP?
In fact, you lose 2 XP. So.
Damn it! Hard work.
He can
Sorry,
just
I've
drop
already-
from the sky and kill you. I'm making a character.
Make a good character.
I make his brother, who's slightly even more disturbed than him.
Slightly.
The fuck is that game and why don't I have it? You don't want that game, bro. Trust me. Anyways, Dom. I guess we're up to you now.
Okay. To the hunter.
Yeah, Dom.
Okay. I usually talk first. It's like, did you?
Yeah, but you guys were taking it away.
Okay. I
Did
made a
you address
list.
a tough challenge with violence or tracking?
First, balance. I decided to bullet storm people. I could have gone for the easy 1 kill, but I went back to my military training with that flashback. It's like, I gotta kill all of them with the secret technique, and I actually used that technique.
You went back to your paladin training?
Yeah, my paladin training.
I feel like you should get the 1 experience for combat.
Let's talk about violence and tracking first. It sounds like you're talking about
that's-
background there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Do you get
Literally
I coulda-
shot a
I
bunch
coulda
of
let-
people in the face.
I could have let that guy go, but I didn't because last time when I tried to talk someone down, I was like, you know what? I talked these guys down. They did this to me. I'm going to shoot them in the face with violence.
I count 3 points of violence from you today.
I got 2 points of violence from you. 1 for killing 2 people, and then 1 for killing another person.
Yeah, and didn't you shoot another guy?
Yeah, that was the guy who was climbing.
So would you count like being in combat and getting hit and avoiding hits as an award for his?
No.
Okay.
He needs to be killing people. It's addressing things with violence rather than
Violence.
being
Well,
violenced upon.
with my was it survey or hunting? I can't remember the thing for me.
Did you beat up all the boxes to check them quickly? I mean, that's fun.
Yeah, like I did like my quick military. Well, that's background again. Military training to organize a quick survey of the area of the stuff. And it's like, okay, this is worth value. No, this isn't for you. This is easy to carry. Okay, let's get the loot, kind of thing. But I'm not sure on a survey. Oh yeah, survey. When I look back in the flashback to realize that's a trap.
That would be training, I guess, more than anything.
Yeah, I don't think that's tracking.
Okay.
But I feel like you could do that as a belief in the next part.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's talk. Have we finished violence and tracking? I feel like you got 1 for tracking the bluecoats.
Okay.
So it would be 3 between 2 violence and 1 tracking.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's talk about beliefs, drives, heritage, and background.
Okay. Flashback with that one guy. It's like, wait a minute. He didn't know my name. Second, militarily organizing the crates to get stuff out and quickly. Like when you get contraband, you have to make sure it's organized and everything. See what's worth value, worth taking when you're locking down the area.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you another one for that since you're always looking around at stuff.
Okay, second is following Scarlet and treating her like a officer, as my military training is.
Yep, I'll give you one for that.
Boom! Look at this guy.
Okay, let me see.
I like how, now I realize you slipped that in there for XP. So yeah, good job, Dom. I didn't even realize what you were doing.
Mass Effect. Okay.
See it coming.
Okay, I'm organizing with my clock. I am organizing a scout units with the orphans of the local thing. I'm actually going to give them code names and stuff.
Bravo, Alpha Team, check in, and they're like,
check in.
Yeah, we're here.
Yes.
I forget how to end the conversation on a radio.
and you say it's over. And it's like,
You say
Over.
Roger. No, you say Roger.
Roger.
yeah.
Now you call me up and
You're
start
just
talking,
listening. God
And
damn
You
it.
then-
see me like, damn it.
and then damn it, and then they just stop talking. This is like,
I'm sorry, kids. I apologize. I brought you into this war. Does that count, Arthur?
They're gonna be childs. Yeah, just take it. They're gonna end up being like Metal Gear Solid 2, riding child soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when I was a child, I was told that I should do this white powder, and that it would make me stronger so I could kill all of the coppers. That's why I've now got 12 consecutive life sentences. But it's all worth it. All because Smooth Mage told me when I was a child that if every cop I killed, I would get another girl in heaven. I'm gonna be so rewarded.
Yes. I think I caused some trouble with messing with the bot. Well, I guess that was more of I'm a part demon technically with demon blood, and I want to know all the demon artifacts I can get my hand on, and that kind of caused trouble with the group technically by messing with that. At least caused trouble for me. Getting mentally.
I think that's fair. I mean,
Satara didn't have any warnings against
You see one.
Smooth Mage though.
yeah, we had to throw away perfectly good mop
But
water.
I'll give you one for that for obsessions, ambitions, and fault because you're definitely obsessed with learning more about the spirit world,
Yeah,
and you're causing yourself severe problems doing it
Yes,
because you're terrible at it. I just want to emphasize that point.
I am.
You're
I'm
wrong.
at 8. Yay!
Okay, you don't have anything else you want to put up on the plate?
Anybody can think of anything else?
Well, I was gonna say you did pretty good with your vice, but you played it mechanically rather than like causing problems for yourself. So
Well, it's more or less that my vice is I have to be like instead of say I go on a date, I want to be creative with it. Like, okay, I'm talking to a redhead now, and I'm talking to the bread. Like the next one is gonna be like a slightly heavy woman. But I'm not gonna say fat, but she's slightly heavy, and she's like eating all the meat pies. And I'm just like.
But here's the thing, like if you indulge in your vice to the point where it hurts you, then you're causing problems for yourself, which gets you XP. So there's another way of thinking about it too.
Well, technically, I'm trying to save money on my vice by bringing people to the bar that has meat pies and pumpkin spice. So that could cause trouble in the long run.
You're trying to like help hide bodies by bringing Girls, they better eat the
Yes.
prize. That's fucked
that-
up, man. Oh
Is
my
that
god.
good, Arthur?
No.
That's awful.
No, that's awful.
That is awful.
I'll give you an XP for it,
Yes.
but I feel like there's definitely going to be repercussions down the road.
I shut out a human finger bone.
I finally did a Henry. I leveled up twice.
I feel like when one of your girlfriends hears the news that that place is shut down for serving humans, and then realizes that you run the place, and that you take all of your girlfriends there constantly, I
And
feel
you
like you're
always
gonna
eat a
be-
salad when you go there, but you hate salad?
Yeah. I like that one. I always eat a salad even though I hate salad.
It's like, oh, you're just like, I'm just trying to watch my weight, babe. And she's just like, oh, you sure you don't want any of my meat pie? And you see it and like a finger falls down. You're like, no. No. Oh, shit.
This is so good.
Yeah.
I finally did a Henry. I leveled up twice.
Yeah.
Woo-woo.
Nice.
Alright, is everyone else done with XP then?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to talk about the crew.
Now we gotta talk about that crew.
I'm actually
We
going
got
to
a-
take Savage. No, not
I
Savage.
got a special ability.
Born Brawl. Battleborn.
Yep.
I
So,
have-
crew advancement. Did we execute a profitable burglary, robbery, or
Whoa.
shakedown?
What the hell, man? That's my question.
Well, say it,
But you know
bro.
what? Fine, you're in charge now. I'm gonna sit back. You go ahead.
No, Arthur, you say
No,
it.
go ahead.
I'm
No,
like
you are-
waiting for you
are
to
supposed
start,
go
and you
through
just
it.
like sit there and you're like,
Just chilling.
I have notes that I'm writing.
alright, well, cool. Alright then, I didn't know that.
There's literally I'm not joking when I said there's gonna be repercussions when the secret about Dom comes back. All right, did you execute a profitable burglary, robbery, or shakedown?
I'd say shakedown.
I think it was more like a robbery. After we killed them all, we just took the stuff.
Well, I mean, shakedown, our intention was to go there and kill Lissa, right?
Yeah, but it didn't
That's
end
not
up
a
being a
shakedown.
shakedown. It ended up being.
I think it turned into a shakedown, so I will give you one XP for that.
Yeah.
Did you improve the quality and variety of your hunting grounds?
We didn't get any more stuff, but we removed someone from power.
And don't forget, the body that we killed the dictator is now on their turf that shows up.
That has nothing to do with either of those.
I'm just saying, point that out, Arthur. When they find the body.
that might be important for the next part.
Well, we made sure nothing got worse by continually bribing the police. Does that help us?
No.
I still stand by the whole, we took out a leader of the competition.
That doesn't improve the quality or variety of your hunting grounds.
Well, at least for a while it will, because they'll have to make up for her missing.
They already have a new leader.
Are you telling me within like a couple of hours they're fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some hot bullshit. right there.
Yeah. Normally it wouldn't be like that, but on the fortune roll they ended up retaking control of the Crow's Foot. So I figure it was like Julius Caesar, somebody took down Lissa, and then like her second in command was like, well, guess I'm in charge now. It's time to just fucking knock out all these lampblacks and red sashes. We're switching the way we do business, and everyone's like, yeah, let's get them. They killed Lissa.
So what was the point of us killing Lissa? Like, what was the point of me becoming friends with a demon to kill Lissa if it literally did nothing for us?
It did something for you. You got
What-
a shit ton of hold off of it.
We didn't get any hold off of it. We got
Got a ton of hold off of it.
we got
You got
three.
He's
rep.
taken.
You got rep, which becomes hold.
Okay.
The important part is that red sashes and lampblacks and crows are all now vulnerable to an attack. If you have enough tier, you can attempt to take them down and boost your own tier up.
We don't.
We should take
We
it
should
down.
do something.
You're close.
All right.
We need. Let's go knock off that warehouse. Maybe we can. Maybe we should think about next time around doing two quick jobs. I mean, is that possible? Is that something?
Well, we didn't expect this one job of us just going out and seeing the boss to be like, oh my god.
Yeah, I kind of thought this was going to be a quick
Yeah, I wanted to
one.
do it in like 5 minutes, but I was like, no, I'm gonna fuck you guys. So there we go.
What are we talking about that I'm fucking you on?
Oh, everything. Just
Yeah,
everything. yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Just to like in
So
general,
I
you know.
guess no XP for improving the variety of our hunting grounds?
No.
Okay. What about the next one?
Hey, wait. Improving the quality of our hunting grounds. What about the fact that we now have bunch of both me and Dom are starting projects to
Which has nothing to
improve them.
do with your abilities as thieves.
Also,
That's-
we paid off the we have the bluecoats under our thumb with the Fitz stuff.
Yeah, we completed that.
I'll give you one for the Fitz thing. Yeah.
It's quality, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Did you bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one?
I feel like we've, at this point, developed a brutal reputation because we're slaughtering people.
If you screw with
also-
us, we murder you. Sometimes
Silent.
more than once, in case of that ghost guy. Screw with us and die repeatedly. I'd count that as a pretty brutal rep.
Like, I feel like
okay.
we're becoming brutal. Not to say we can't also be subtle, but you know, when the shit
If
when the chips are
you
down.
develop a new reputation, that overtakes subtle. I mean, that's your new rep.
Oh, we don't
I
want
mean, we
that.
might as well. We just kill fucking everybody.
Well, no, we walked into
We
a
never
trap
planned
that wasn't anything.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was more of a
but-
counter.
But we slaughtered them. Like nothing happened to us. Like basically.
I don't know. I think we came out of that scrap pretty bent out, but
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, what, 2 traumas and bunch of, everybody was fucked up.
all our
Well, except for
equipment was
me, but-
broken.
Because, I stabbed somebody in the
but
back
it
and
was
then
also like 6v1 or 6v4 or whatever.
Yeah. I feel like our intention was to be subtle,
Yeah.
even if
We
we
keep-
were walking into an ambush.
I don't think
I mean-
intentions are what matters. What matters is how it happened. You're bolstering it by saying we were subtle or we were not subtle.
I mean, we walked over there, nobody strapped for combat.
Yes.
Does anyone know that
Listen,
we
guys,
were the
this
ones
is really
that killed?
easy. Yeah, I already hinted at this. You literally left the body of Joff Robinson in the warehouse with a bunch of red sashes.
yes, we blamed
So you
somebody else for our
have
problem.
no Lissa. Lissa's disappeared. You have Joff Robinson in red sashes. It was like you were never there.
Yeah, subtle.
Exactly.
No one knows what went on.
That's what I'm saying.
So-
Like even if we do kill a lot of people, we're still not bolstering our own. We're still like people don't know that we were there. I mean, that's subtle, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'll
yeah.
give you a point for subtle, but only because you left the bodies behind.
What are we gonna do? Make more meat pies?
Yeah.
I know. We have to keep Spider fed because he loves those meat pies.
Yeah.
Those meat pies, man, they take me back to the old days.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Good
Seriously.
Ah,
Alright, keep going.
man. I'm gonna have to put myself up.
God, shut
with
the
a
fuck
nice
up. Seriously.
permanent
Like-
soothe.
Contend with challenges above your current station.
Yeah, Thor's in the
Yeah.
party, so like, yeah, I feel like that's worth.
I'll
at
give you
least
1
7.
XP for Thor, and I'll give you 1 XP for attacking Lissa.
All right, great, perfect. Would you say contending with the pyramid was above our pay grade?
Well, it nearly killed
You know
us.
what? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
it
fair.
did nearly kill you. That's a thing that happened.
Okay. Would you say subverting arrest was above our pay grade as well?
No.
No? Okay. I think that's really all we can milk out of that one. You guys have any others that we...
Oh, I forgot one thing for my XP. Never mind.
Too late.
Too late. I know.
What is it?
I caused trouble by interacting with the cops by just bribe them off. I had to say some extra stuff and get in a conversation.
That's avoiding trouble.
That's pretty funny.
Well,
And
that's
Henry's like, "Shut up!" And I'm like, "You're not awake, Henry. You're talking nonsense. It's my turn to shine."
Are you calling me Henry?
What thought your name was Henry.
It's Henley.
Henley.
This entire time, like, who the fuck is he talking about?
Well, I gotta say, if anybody caused any trouble with the cops, that would probably have been me because I opened my mouth and.
We love talking. That's my partner in crime over there, Spider.
Arthur, I don't know if 1 XP is worth having Thor in the party. I might have to think about removing him.
Just call us S&S. Smooth and Spider. We always infiltrate and we come from behind, if you know what I mean.
Wow, that's fucking creepy as shit.
He does come from
All right,
behind.
guys, let's do some
road.
shout-outs so that this conversation can end.
Come on, you didn't want to spend the next 20 minutes talking about Thor, buddy?
Yes.
No,
What about
not
time? I thought we normally go to midnight, Dave. Come on.
really. Nah, man. I'm done. Thor's killed it for me. Anyways, Chris, why don't you start off with you? Got any shout-outs, buddy?
Shoutouts to Human Resource Machine. It's a great game.
Oh, yeah, I played that a long time ago. Is that out now, is it?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, so there you go. There's one shout out. Smooth Mage, aka Dom. Tell us, man, what's your shout out? Where can we find you in real life this time?
Well, either I'm going to Halloween Rocky Horror with my mom tomorrow, but she's not answering the phone, or I'm going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons again. Pirate style.
I'll be right back.
Okay, well, I guess I'll do mine. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed tonight's game. If you enjoyed the session, make sure you hit that follow button. Easiest way to show love for the channel. Helps everyone here, and it helps me grow a little larger. So thank you very much for all those who did follow tonight. I appreciate it. Tomorrow, we will have a very special, spoopy Die Party Senators Halloween special. The plan is to have it last for about 7 hours, which would be really, really good. And it's going to be some Scooby-Doo shit.
What system is it?
World of Darkness.
Never played that.
So,
I might watch this. What time is it?
Starts at 10 a.m. PST.
Can I play?
Oh my god.
I'm just messing with you, man.
No, I saw Thor just now.
So, I've been wondering. Possibly getting creepier.
I hope
No one
you,
can understand
I
what
hope you
you're saying,
suffocate in there, man.
Let's take the mask off.
Why are you so mean?
Because
I
he's-
can't understand what he's saying.
Why you gotta be so cruel? He's only human too.
All right.
Spider is not
Thor, you got any shout outs, man?
Not really.
Okay.
Killing Floor 2. Played.
All right, another game recommendation. Last but not least, we have.
And yes, that is the Court of Owls mask from Batman to chat.
Yes.
Excellent for noticing.
So Arthur, Mr. AP Gaming Real himself, tell us about what you do, bro.
Well, I could tell you about where you can find me on Twitter,
Nah, don't
Twitch,
do that. That sounds boring.
YouTube,
Just get up to the shout out part.
Facebook, all at AP Gaming Real. But my real shout out here is to vacations, where mine is starting tomorrow. I also want to thank everyone from the Henley crew here who's been watching Edge of the Empires. It's been hugely successful, and last week we had like 40 viewers, and we've got 20 votes so far. So yeah, things are getting way more varied. The votes are kind of shaking out, so it's not just one person winning the same thing over and over again.
Dave.
So check out Edge of the Empires on my channel, and then vote for your boy Henley, right? You should just vote for Henley in all the categories. Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Especially embodiment. That's what I'm best at.
Twitch.tv/APGamingReal. Click that follow button right now. Thanks, guys.
All right,
Oh,
and
man.
with that, we're gonna bounce, guys. Have yourself a very good Halloween. If you got nothing better to do, why don't you come hang out with us tomorrow, 10 a.m. Bring candy. You can dress up. It'll be awesome. All right, guys. We out of here. Peace.
Thank you.